What's up, everybody? Oh, what's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? Appreciate you hanging with us. And we are ready for a ball game here. It's Ole Miss versus Tulane, and we're gonna get right into the game because it just started. So let's see how it is. Let's get into it. Thanks for hanging with us, guys. We appreciate you. We're back for another game here, and we are here for Ole Miss versus Tulane. First game was good. We'll see if this game is pretty good too as well. Now this one might be a little behind compared to what's on the screen. So first down and 10 on the 25 for Ole Miss, going left to right. They got four receivers, three at the top of the screen. Here comes Ole Miss. And snap, handoff, play action, first pass, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45-yard line. First play already for Ole Miss. And that's a 30-yard pass. 30-yard pass for Stribling, his first reception. Ole Miss going quick here. Three receivers, handoff, play action again, throws again. There's another completion to the 30, to White, 25, 20, 15, 10. And Ole Miss already knocking on the door to say hello. So Ole Miss already in scoring position. Not looking good for Tulane already. Here we go. Ole Miss. Snap. Hand off to the running back. He's going to go up the middle. 5. Touchdown. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Ole Miss, touchdown. And it's starting like the first time they played them. Wow. Just like that, 14 minutes. Wow. Crazy. I'd love to see Tulane pull the upset, but I just don't think it's going to happen, especially if they're playing like this. And that was Lacey, 20 yards. Kick is up and good. 7-0. I'd love to see Tulane pull the upset. I don't think it's going to happen. We'll see what happens when they get the ball. Maybe it'll be a crazy scoring game. We'll enjoy that because we very bored on the last one. So 7-0 Ole Miss. Last time they played each other, Ole Miss beat them by 60. I'd love to see them. Please subscribe. Y'all hit that. We're trying to get to 49,600 on this game. We'll see if the bots get shut down here too. It's on TNT. Might have to try different ones. It's off by just a little bit. So no spamming. Bum, 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 bum. What a play. They kept it moving. And no Lane Kiffin, of course. No Lane Kiffin. And yeah, it is a little behind. So they're going to kick it off here. And it's going to be a touchback. Bring it out to the 25. Now here's Tulane. 16 rushing touchdowns by this Tulane quarterback. He's first among quarterbacks in Division I. Retzlaff is his name. 6'1", 205 pounds from California. 1401 for Tulane. After yesterday's Alabama-Oklahoma game, I'm not calling anything early. And here we go with Tulane. Two receivers, hand off to the running back. He's going to go to the 30 to the 33-yard line. That's McClure on a 9-yard run. What was the score of the Miami game? 10-3. 10-3. 10-3 was the score. Here we go. Tulane. Snap. Handoff. No play action to McClure. There goes the running back, the quarterback, the 40, the 45 to the 50. And McClure with a run. Retzlaff with a run of 10 yards. Let's see if we can get some folks here for this game. Let's see, are the bots still up? Are the bots still up for this game? Someone do some looking there for me. 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the top of your screen. Ole Miss hands it off to McClure to the 50 to maybe the 48-yard line. So you type in Tulane. Let's see if they shut it down or not. Still up. We'll see what happens. 3 receivers, top of the screen for Tulane. Retzlaff and McClure to his right. Ole Miss went down the field and scored like it was nobody's business. 7-0. I'd rather have seen Ole Miss versus Notre Dame. Snap. Hands it off to McClure. The 50. Trying to get to the 45. Maybe the 47. A 1-yard run. It's going to be on the 46. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. See if Spain could bring me some more drink. Are they even here? That's the question. 3rd and 6 from the 46. Yeah, she's here. 3rd and 6 from the 46 for Tulane. Going right to left. What's this? Retzlaff looking. He throws to the left. That's a completion. 1st down. And that's Hayes. 7-yard pass for Hayes. Four receivers for Tulane. This is like that was a weird, they almost had a turnover. Got the ball back to the line of scrimmage. Hayes, the receiver. Retzlaff went in motion. That was weird. And number 6 had the snap the ball. It was an option. He pushed it to Hayes, but it was incomplete. 2 receivers, top of your screen. Here we go. Snap. Retzlaff hands it off. And that's going to get back to the line of scrimmage and nothing. That's Gordon on the carry. Gordon on the carry. We'll see if YouTube takes these down. It is not on ABC or ESPN, so that'll be the difference here. We'll see what happens. 3rd down and long here. Third down and long. Third down and 10. 3 receivers top of the screen for Retzlaff as the quarterback of the shotgun. Looking. Retzlaff throws. Complete. And it's close to the 1st down. And that's Anthony Brown Stevens. 1st down and 10. Tulane. Let me get my stuff going here. 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10. Here we go. Three receivers. Running back in motion. Hands it off to 23 for about 5-6 yards. 2nd down. That is Gordon on the carry. A 6-yard run. 6-yard run. Second and 4. 9:12 to go. in this first quarter. 2nd and 4, 9:05 to go. 3 receivers, 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Retzlaff in the shotgun with his running back, Gordon, in motion now. By himself, he throws. Intercepted. Ole Miss. Ole Miss, the Rebels, pick it off. And there's a flag, too, as well. We'll see what that's about. Intercepted. Ole Miss. Ole Miss with the interception, but there's a flag on the play. We'll see what happens here. .8:47 to go. See what the flag is, though. Personal foul, face mask on the defense. On Tulane, so it's going to be 1st down and 10 Ole Miss. And it's not looking pretty for Tulane. All right, come on, take these down, guys. Jalen Braxton with the INT. He has 1 interception on the day. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. And we'll see if YouTube does their thing here today as well. But the first round games, Tulane at Ole Miss. We had a really good game last game. Really lots and lots of views. I'm just going to say if there were a few teams that got into the playoff that I questioned the committee about for Tulane. So Tulane looked like they were doing pretty good on that drive. Retzlaff was 2 for 3 for 17 yards. He was moving the ball. They were running the ball on Ole Miss. But that first drive by Ole Miss just looked too easy for them. They went right down the field and scored. Chambliss, the quarterback, 2 for 2 for 55 yards. Lacey had the run for 20 into the touchdown. Man, oh man. Oh, hold on a second. 1 second, y'all. Sorry about that. I muted it. Do apologize. But we'll see Bright Wolf if they do take down these bots. We'll see if they do or not. 25 likes, trying to get to 30. Help us out with the likes too as well. Help us out with the likes. See what Ole Miss can do here on this drive. All right, Ole Miss looking. Hand off to the running back. There goes Lacey again. 50, 40, 45, 30-yard line. This is not going to be pretty. Not going to be pretty. All right. 2 receivers. Almost threw it away. Quarterback rolls to the right. Complete. 10, 5. Spins to the 4. Man, they're already scored again. Spin there. Wide open over the middle to the right side. And that was... Here's Lacey on the run. Nothing. No yard run there. 5 straight plays. They're already down to the goal. Come on, YouTube. Do your thing. Do your thing, YouTube. Here's Tulane. No, Ole Miss with the ball. Lacey in the backfield. Snap. Rolling. And a touchdown by the quarterback. It's Chambliss with the touchdown. Chambliss 4-yard touchdown run. It's 14-0. Lacey with the play action, and then Chambly taking it in himself with a 6-yard run. It's a touchdown. It's 14-0. This may get ugly, America's Choice says. For sure, kick is up and good. It's 14-0 on TNT. That's probably why they put it on TNT. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, how much blood does Ole Miss feel like painting the walls with today? It's the only question, John says. It's 14-0, yeah. 14-0 already. And YouTube's not, all the bots are still up, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You would think they would take it all down, but I don't know. We might not do the Oregon game if that's the case. We'll see. Because that's one. If this one's a blowout, I'm sure the Oregon game is going to be a blowout too. Boom, 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 boom. All right, 14-0. How many plays there? 3 plays, 80 yards, minute and 21 seconds. TNT doesn't have the bot algorithm like ABC Disney has. You would think though they would take them down though. You would think they would. But if not, we'll enjoy this game at least, and then we'll probably not do the Oregon game. I don't know. We'll see. We're not sure. We'll see what happens. Bum, 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 bum. But you would think though that the college football playoff would take these off. They would allow it to happen. Bots are still coming in here though. Hey bots, what's up? Trying to get to 30 likes, y'all. 30 likes. Help us out. 30 likes. 30 likes. Need to get some bot be gone. That's right, Big J. What's up, Big J? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you hanging with us. Hanging out. Oh, yeah. Roll Tide, John says. What's up, John? I'm a bot. Good to see you, John. Appreciate you being here, too. So 14-0. Man, I really was hoping that Tulane would go down and score. Goodyear Cotton Bowl Classic, January 2nd, 2023. Tulane beat USC 46-45. So Tulane's been good. Miss Tom, thanks for the likes. Trying to get to that 30 mark. There we are, 32 likes. Thank you guys. 7:26 in the first quarter here. Kick it off. See TNT Sports. Here we go. Boom. And that's going to be a touchback. Good, you can do the Bears game. You got to get rid of the bots. They wreck everyone else's fun. I know. And I don't know if YouTube's going to take them down or not. Probably why they put these games on TNT, because they knew they would be blowouts. There's nothing else on ESPN. I don't know why there's games unless there's a So Tulane can do things, showing the receivers and the quarterback play. So there is a 5-yard run by McClure. He's got 18 yards now. 5-yard run. Second down and 5. Second down and 5 now. Not sure that JMU is going to get blown out, Gary says. Let's see. Second and 5, 7:02 to go. Receiver in motion, snap. Ratzlaff's going to take it himself. Nothing. Ratzlaff with a carry, no yards. Hopefully they can, Ole Miss can make something out of this here. Third down and 5. 6:32 to go. Third down and 5. Snap. Looking. Retzlaff rolls to the right. Dumps it off. Threw it high, but he got the first down. First down, Tulane. Where's my Tulane? First down. Brown Stevens, Kentucky transfer, Brown Stevens? I don't remember him playing for Kentucky. It's first down and 10. 14-0 Ole Miss already. Tulane, 3 receivers. Retzlaff under center. Snap, looking, play action. Watch out from behind. Throws complete. The receiver fell down. That was Hayes on the reception for a 17-yard pass. 17-yard pass. He wanted to plant his foot, but Hayes slipped. It looks like the field might be a little wet. 42 yards now for Retzlaff. They're moving. Handoff. Retzlaff. Nope. Retzlaff takes it himself for a couple yards. I see Ole Miss getting the way ahead, then taking starters out at the half. Good possibility. Second and 6. Second and 6. 4:48 to go. 4:48 to go. At least we know anything on TNT is a no-go. Second and 6 and nothing. Luckily, we had stuff to go into the game with. Are we even like in the search? Let's see. Are we even in the search for this game? Ole Miss. Third and 3, 4:06 to go in this first quarter. Third down and 3. 4 receivers, gives it to the running back and nothing. Fourth down. Fourth down. Fourth and 2. They got to go for it, right? They can't punt it. Fourth and 2 on the 37-yard line. 3:27 to go. Here we go. 5 receivers, empty backfield. Receiver in motion. Comes back on the other side of Retzlaff. And there's going to be a timeout. Tulane's going to take the timeout. Wouldn't let me bet on Tulsa. On Tulane, you mean? I mean, we're up there on that search. All right, timeout for Tulane. Appreciate you hanging with us. Thanks for hanging with us, y'all. As it's a timeout for Tulane. And we'll see what happens here as they go on this 4th down and 2, down 14-0. Both times, hey, at least we got over 49,520. At least we got there. So that's a good thing. We'll have to wait till New Year's Eve maybe to get up to the rest. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Tulane. Mike Cool, what's up? Michael Hooks. Appreciate you hanging with us. But 14-0 already. Interesting. They don't get it here, and Ole Miss scores again. I think the JMU game will be closer. You think Ole Miss is a lot better than Oregon? I don't know. I got to make a decision what we're going to do. Got to make a decision. They would have already taken the bots down by now. So that's where we are at here in this position. Ole Miss game's going to come. I didn't even look at the, let's see, what is the, let's see what the, it is 62.5. 62.5. You think they're going to cover? 62.5, and the spread is 26.5. 62.5, and the spread is 26.5. I don't know about 62 points. I don't know. They score again. Good possibility. They're already almost halfway there. Vegas thought this would be a blowout. I mean, they won by 56 last time they played them. So, interesting. And our the views on that last stream are at let's see. We're at 105,000. So, good job. 105,000. Take that. Ugh. 4th and 2. Huge play coming up here for Tulane. Huge play. All right, let's see what happens here. Tulane's going to come out, see what they got. This will get waxed by OSU. Miss will get Miami's going to get waxed by OSU. Probably so. 4th and 2, 3:13 to go. 4 receivers. Top of your screen. Snap. Looking. Throws. Incomplete. Ole Miss ball. I can't show the game, man. Alex, I wish I could, but I'm sure if you look really hard on YouTube, you can find it. I'm sure you can find it, buddy. It's all over YouTube. I'm sure you won't have a problem. Oh, is it coming back now? Or they LSU's falling apart, in your opinion? We'll see. But that's a turnover for Tulane. Ole Miss is going to have the ball. There we go. Chambly. 3 receivers. Snap. Looking. Sack. Tulane gets to him. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Oh, I think they might be coming in. Might be shutting them down left and right now. 4 receivers. Snap. Looking. Throws. Complete. It's going to be 3rd down. That was thrown to Alexander for a 4-yard pass. We're back. Let's go Ole Miss by 13. Dalton, what's up, man? Good to see you. 4 receivers. 4 receivers. Snap. looking, throws, complete to the 40. That's right on the 9-yard pass, his second reception for 34 yards. $1:45 to go. Yep, they're all getting shut down. Good. 1:39 to go. 4th and 4. Ole Miss receiver in motion. Chambly calling for the ball. Going left to right. Changing the play under center. Trying to draw them off sides. 4th and 4. 2, 1. And they're going to take the delay of game. I think the refs have been limiting penalties in the college football playoff. Appreciate the ones coming in. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo's our YouTube channel. We hope you guys are enjoying it. We were here for the first game of the day, which was fun. And now we're here for Tulane, Ole Miss. Ole Miss has shown that Tulane can't stop them, but this time they did. So if you're coming in, y'all make sure you hit that like for us as you're coming in. We're trying to get to 100 likes. 100 likes on the channel. 100 likes. There we go. Over 1,000, just like that. Punt is up. And then up. And out of bounds. Out of bounds. On the 18-yard line. Tulane and crew coming back out. Let's laugh. 4 for 6, an interception and 42 yards. Navy says Mississippi, Ole Miss 34, Tulane 10. Appreciate the ones here with us tonight. The bots are getting taken down again. Bum, 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 bum. We're looking forward to see what Tulane can do here. Both times they have driven down the field on Ole Miss, but when they get past like the 40 or so, they stall out. So Tulane can run the ball. They can throw the ball too. So right now, Chambly, he is 5 for 5, 94 yards. Lacey, 3 carries, 50 yards and a touchdown. Wright, 2 receptions for 34 yards, the tight end. I don't care who wins this game because I know Georgia is beating them by 50. Bright Wolf says, yeah, so lots of Georgia fans interested in this one here too as well. I'm here because you don't constantly yell like some of the others. Thanks for that. You're welcome, Gary. You are welcome. We just try to react to it and have fun. So I guess we will do the Oregon game now. So we're in for the haul. At halftime, I'm going downstairs to get something to eat. We probably won't go over the scores, but I will be back after that. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome, man. Richard, it's our second game of the day. I got some caffeine. I'm good to go. But make sure you guys are hitting that like. There's 925 of us here, and we're at 65 likes. Let's get to 100 really quick. I know you guys can do it. 100 likes, just like that. Help us out. See how fast you guys can get us to 100 likes. Richard, you're welcome. You're welcome. So Tulane's gonna have the ball on the Tulane 18. You have good rhythm when describing the game. Thank you, America's Choice. Appreciate that. Chris says, really sad that Florida hired a coach, a G5 coach. Great job. Second game with you. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate you being here. $105 to go in this first quarter. On pretty quick. Everybody wearing a Santa cap. They just set a record of most Santa caps worn in an area. 68,000. All right. Tulane with the ball. 2 receivers. Top of your screen. Rhett Slaff with the snap. Hands it off. Play action. complete. 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Wow. What a play action Retzlaff there on Preston. 57-yard pass. 57-yard pass. You're eating now? Wow. I told you, Tulane can do it, man. 42 seconds left in this first quarter. On the 25-yard line for Tulane, going right to left. Two receivers at the bottom of your screen. Retzlaff in the shotgun. Hands it. Play action RPO to number 15. That's going to be Lewis for an 8-yard pass. Gyro back here as well. What a play, right, Bright Wolf? And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So it's about 14 seconds behind compared to when ESPN was on. It's right on the money. 2nd and 2, and they're going to end the quarter. Second quarter, y'all. Appreciate you hanging with us. Tulane driving here. We'll see if they make them another mistake when they got down here. So appreciate all the love tonight. Appreciate it. Retzlaff will take over some stats really quick. 6 for 8 from the field. 1 interception, 107 yards. McClure, 6 carries, 22 yards. Preston with a big catch just a second ago down the left sideline. 57 yards with a reception. 3 sacks already for Rogers today, as the Tulane getting to Chambly already. It wasn't maybe a sack, but it might have been sack for a loss when Chambly was running. 5 for 5 for 94 yards for Chambly. Lacey looks really unstoppable. 3 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown. Right as well. And then let's take a look at the team stats here. Total yards, 155 for Tulane, 141 for Ole Miss. 1 turnover on that interception, 1 for 15 on the penalties. And let me see if I move myself here. 3 for 4 on 3rd down for Tulane. And possession, 4 minutes and 23 seconds. Oh, I might have this backwards. Oh, yeah, 4 minutes and 23 seconds for Ole Miss. And 10 minutes for Tulane. So Tulane keeping the ball and looking there too. So move that, bring this back here some. There we go. And let me bring the webcam here. All right. Lost $1 on Ole Miss touchdown. It's okay. It's only $1. Not a big gambler, just doing it for fun. Yeah, that's right. Always having a good time there as well. It says Tulane got little room for mistakes if they want to win. Right. They were looking really good on that last drive. They went all the way down and then they threw a pick. So what's up, Octane? Octane, what's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you being here too as well. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. We're doing a triple header. I was getting worried there about the bots, but they took care of it, so that's good. We'll be doing the Oregon game too now. So I was just curious to see what would happen, but we're doing pretty well so far. See if we can get some more folks in here at the end of the first quarter. What does Ozzy say? Ozzy. 59-10 in 5 quarters. E. Brown, 59-10. I don't know if it'll be a blow. I don't know. If Tulane can score here, it might be a close one. To figure out how to stop Lacey. That'll be the job here. Let's see what the Tulane coach has to say. Got to convert the 4th down. And there's Tulane now. 3 receivers going left to right. Shotgun for Retzlaff. Receiver in motion behind Retzlaff. Little trickery play and end around. And Tulane was ready for it. Brown Stevens with the carry with a 4-yard loss. Primetime games bring a bigger audience. I think the only reason it's a primetime game is because of the Oregon time, but a little end around by Brown Stevens, but Ole Miss saw that, smelled it. Here we go. Three receivers for Tulane on the 21-yard line. Snap, looking, throw, incomplete. And it's going to be 4th down and 5. Great defense. Crypto says, just thank God you're not old like past 50 because we keep track of every dollar we lose. But we lose thousands because I feel that you're saying the same. Enjoyment is there. And so Tulane's going to go for the field goal here. Of course, it's a little behind. My play is going to be a little behind the screen because it's on TNT. But Tulane's going to kick it. No win today. Kick is up. And good. We got a Tulane. Tulane, the Green Wave, gets on the board. No shutouts. No shutout from the Green Wave. 14-3. The Green Wave. I'm probably like this because I'm also over 50, Gary says. I think the band music makes the stream even more fun. You know, you celebrate, you have a good time, especially if it's your team. You know, you get to hear that music. It's always fun to hear that. So, all right. So Tulane's going to kick off to Ole Miss here. It should be 14-7. Tulane should have scored in that drive, that first drive. Yes, instead of throwing that pick. Yeah. Moral victory for Tulane. They don't expect to win. They just happy to be on TV. Heavy. Yeah, you're right. You're correct about that, Heavy. So Tulane, congratulations. The field goal kick is up. It's going to be a touchback here. 25-yard line for Ole Miss. Awesome. Now it'll only be 63-14. Now let's see. Does Ole Miss take it upon themselves to go down the field in 4 plays and score? Tulane has nothing to lose. That makes them a little dangerous, America says. 5 of the 10 plays resulted in 20-plus yards so far in this game for Ole Miss. Hotty toddy. Here we go. Snap. Shambling to Lacey. Lacey's going to run it up the middle for a couple yards. Lacey on a 4-yard run up the middle. $1,100 in the house. Keep on hitting that like for us. Trying to get to 100 likes. We're almost there. 1 like to go to 100. Snap. Lacey with the carry. Just another couple more yards. Is Lacey related to Eddie Lacy, the Green Bay Packers former Alabama Crimson Tide running back? Wonder if he's related at all. All right, shotgun for Chambly. 4 receivers for Ole Miss going right to left. Ole Miss in the blue uniform, gray pants, red and blue stripe on the side. And Ole Miss going to call a timeout here. 1,000 in the room. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Trying to get to 49,600 today. 49,600. Help us out right here. 49,600 on that. Darn, 1 at 100. Oh, that's all right. You could get 2. We at 100 yet? It's not there yet. Doesn't show it. Try to get to that 100 like mark. Can't help to cheer for the underdog, right? And that's kind of like, this game is kind of like something in the NCAA tournament. A big dog coming to play a smaller school. The smaller school gives the big dog a hard run. the crowd turns against them, but we're not at a neutral site, so it's not going to be the same like that. So I just looked up, no relation to Eddie Lacy. Okay. I just assumed, I was like, running back, Lacy, good possibility. Yep. They got them all down. They shut them all down again. So I was curious if they would or not. And they did. So just curious, is it Chambly or Chambliss? Oh, Chambliss. I'm sorry, Chambliss. You're right. Thank you so much for that correction. I'll call him Chambliss, not Chambly. Eddie was a beast. He was. Alabama Crimson Tide running back, went to the Green Bay Packers. He was a beast. But first round game here, Tulane at Ole Miss. We're still at. Maybe I just need to reset this here. Still shows 100 likes. I don't know. What do you guys show? First round, Tulane at Ole Miss. Let's see if Ole Miss can do something here, or Tulane 124. Thanks. I just hadn't reset it. Thank you for that. The gag. The gag. Lacy had 3,600 total yards in the NFL. It's crazy. Then he gained all that weight. What about my Tide? We didn't play. The Tide played pretty good last night. Couple mistakes by Oklahoma made the difference in that game. We're in the second quarter. 13-11 to go in the second quarter. Got another game on at 6:30. So we got 3 hours before that game comes on. At halftime, I'm going to run downstairs, get me a bite to eat, and then come back. Kewan Lacy. He's got 56 yards running, 5 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Tide will beat Indiana. Should be a great game in the Rose Bowl. It's G.A. Gurley. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Superwoman. G.A. Gurley. Sorry about that. But thank you, G.A. Gurley. And Superwoman, thanks for being here. 3 receivers. Snap. Looking. Chambliss. Running for his life. Runs to the right. Completion. And that's a first down. Serbling. A 6-yard pass. First down for Ole Miss. First down, Ole Miss. Here's another running back to Lacy for a couple yards, 2 yards. A 3-yard run for Lacy. He now has Chambliss 6 for 7, 100 yards now passing. Rose Bowl prediction, Indiana 38, Alabama 9. Look at that, Marky Bob. Chambliss, shotgun, 3 receivers. Lacy to the right of him, snap, looking to the left, throws to the left. Had nothing around him. Marky Bob says IU is for real. Richard says no way. 12:15 to go. Go Dogs, Superwoman says. Please tell Downs after the play. Yes, it is 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for Ole Miss on the 40-yard line. The Ole Miss 40. 3rd and 7. Snap. Looking to the left. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 7. 4th and 7 now from the 40-yard line. Ole Miss will have to punt. So much for that fast start for Ole Miss. It's like they used all their energy. Bama going to beat Alabama. IU is for real. Just hope Bama is too. Either way, it'll be a fun Rose Bowl to watch. Alexander got one hand on that. Indiana's dream ends in the Rose Bowl. Punt, almost got to it there. And got it to the 15. Get back to about the 17. So gain of 3 on the return. I'm going for Tulane, Superwoman says. Make sure you guys are hitting that like. Appreciate you. 127 likes. Appreciate y'all. Trying to get to 200 likes now. 200 likes. And subscribe to the channel. 49,529. Trying to get to 49,600. Trying to get to 50K before the end of the year. And these games are helping us get there. So 49,529. Go Bills. Ohio State isn't anything special without Chip Kelly running the offense. Go Bills. Raven. Oh, boy. Maybe a bit overrated. Heavy says, or America says the heavy. Highly, maybe a bit overrated. This is our second game. Coming up after this is Oregon versus JMU. We are full throttle all day football today on our channel as we're trying to grind to make 50K. This year, 13 other teams said they would expose IU, and it ain't happened yet. True. Go Dogs, Christopher says. Roll Tide, go SEC. And Wesley, welcome in. He says, whoever wins this game, they're going to get that buzzsaw next game against the Dogs. Lots of Georgia fans want the Ole Miss Georgia rematch for sure. As welcome to the SEC Invitational, including Indiana, Ohio State, and Texas Tech. It's the SEC tournament, and we're allowing other teams to play the Invitational. Oh, the bots. What are you doing, bots? I can't just remove them here? Oh, there it is. Those are gone, and then you're gone. So Reed throws the interception for Texas A&M in the end zone. Miami wins 10-3. I predicted Miami to win, but not that low. Let's see here. Lil's Head says, I want y'all to say on Indiana ship, everyone riding it. I love it. Not even a Bama fan, but they're going to expose them. Mendoza is not as tough as he seems. I mean, Bama had a agenda and got, I mean, lots of things happened to let them win. All right, so first down and 10 on the 19, the Tulane 19. Tulane comes out. Oh, it's okay. Here we go. 2 receivers. McClure, 25, 30-yard line. Almost the 30, almost to the first down. Let's not forget Penn State with a backup quarterback and no coach at Indiana beat. True that. So McClure with the run to the left side. And he's short by 1. I guess they're going to give him a first down. First down and 10 on the 29-yard line for Tulane. 3 receivers. Retzlaff looking. He goes back to their running back for a screen. He spins, and he's out at the 30, maybe the 29. No yards on that Brown-Stevens reception. 18 yards now for Brown-Stevens. Nice. This actually, guys, talking about the game. Chat Sports Channel's just rambling. Sickly, appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for hanging out with us. Spread the word. Tell everybody to come hang out with us. We have a good time. 2nd and 10, 11 minutes left in this second quarter. Retzlaff with the shotgun. Tight end in motion to the top of the screen. Retzlaff hangs it off to McClure. McClure, 30, 40. First down, Tulane. First down, Tulane. McClure 44 yards now on 9 carries. Lots of win in Texas made low scoring. Yeah, it was crazy. Who's playing? There's actually an NFL game on right now, Eagles and something. And then you got Bears Packers tonight too. 10:22 to go. 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Retzlaff, snap, hands it off to McClure again. The 40, 35, 50 to the 45-yard line. They cannot stop McClure. College football is primarily a game of emotion. Anything can happen. You're right. Ole Miss can't stop the run. McClure now at 59 yards rushing. 59 yards rushing. Thoughts on Chambliss? I don't know about that. Let's not talk about that, Carson. 3 receivers. Runs it off to another, not McClure. Then there's a sub in there, and that's Gordon. The backup to McClure. Gordon with a 2-yard loss on the run. It's now 2nd down and 12 on the Mississippi 46. Almost look like they're selling this game. I mean, they were so good in the first 2 possessions. I don't know what happened here. Here we go. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen for Tulane. Going left to right. Shotgun. Retzlaff looking. He goes to his running back. Turner out of the backfield. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 12 on the 45. Football is a game of cause and effect. And let's see if this coach, this assistant coach, the new head coach, keeps it going here for Ole Miss. 3rd and 12, 8:59 to go in the second quarter. 4 receivers for Tulane. Snap looking. He steps up, rolls to the left. He's going to get sacked. Ole Miss with the sack. And it's going to be 4th and 14 on the 48. 8:44 to go. That was a big play by Ole Miss. Retzlaff felt the pressure. He had to scramble to the left side. It's going to be a punt. I want a field goal attempt. Punt. Kick is up. Fair catch. So the Ole Miss is going to take the ball at the 13. 1st down and 10. Appreciate the ones hanging out with us. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo's, our YouTube channel, is our 2nd stream of the day. We just did the first game, which was a crazy one, Miami versus Texas A&M. We did Alabama versus Oklahoma last night, another crazy game. So make sure you hit that like for us, subscribe to the channel, everybody. Trying to get to 50,000. That's our real goal, 50K. If you can help us out with that, that'll be awesome. 3 receivers, Chambliss in the shotgun, Lacey beside him. Play action to Lacey. First reception, 1st down. He stays on his feet to the 30. That's Alexander on a 17-yard pass. But there's a flag on the play. What is it? Personal foul, face mask, defense. That's a 1st down. Ole Miss, hotty toddy. Ole Miss. We need an Ole Miss blow out Tulane's out so they can fix the playoffs and stop letting a team with no big wins in the tournament. 1st down and 10, 8 minutes and go, and it's on the Ole Miss 45. Ole Miss going right to left with 4 receivers. Chambliss sends a receiver in motion. Snap, looking, hands off to Lacey, 45, 50-yard line. Lacey with a 7-yard run. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us tonight. Keep hitting that like for us. Where are we at on our likes? We're at 155. Trying to get to 200 likes. 200 likes. 2nd and 3. Go Bills, Raymond says. Here we go. Three receivers for Ole Miss. Chambliss in the shotgun, lacing him to the right side. Snap. Looking, throwing deep. Incomplete. He was going after Wallace. Incomplete. 3rd and 3 from the 48. Go Ravens tomorrow night. Go Titans. Oh, well. Titans. Oh, yeah. Might actually beat the Chiefs and ruin our draft pick. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Receiver in motion. Snap. Hands off to Lacey. He is not going to get it. It's going to be 4th down and 1. 4th down and 3. Weird how Ole Miss has been shut down these last 3 drives. I think Tulane just had deer in the headlights in that first 2 drives. Didn't really know what to do. 6:59 to go. Here we go. Snap. Looking, throws. And is that a first down? First down? That's a first down. Ole Miss. Look at that. First down, Ole Miss. 3 receivers, 2 at the top of your screen. Chambliss in the shotgun. Lacey to his left. On the 22-yard line. Chambliss 8 for 11, 121 yards passing. Lacey in motion. Snap. Looking, throws. Complete. Inside slant drive to Odom. His first reception of the night. 8 yards. Ole Miss 11 touchdown drives with a 4th down conversion in Ole Miss for the season. Well, Carson, that's a good question. In my professional experience, I'd say that Georgia Highway Patrol comes out on top. 3 receivers. Chambliss in the shotgun. Lacey. No, that's not Lacey. That's Odom. He was at Notre Dame, and then he went to Ole Miss. He went to LSU, and now here at Ole Miss. Transfer. Loves that portal. That was Diggs. Sorry, Diggs. Diggs on the 5-yard run. Play action, throw to the right side, complete. Alexander with the reception of a 5-yard pass. It's 4 receptions now, 52 yards for Alexander. Damn, Tulane, what's going on? Clutch says. 155 likes, trying to get to 200. We have almost 1,500 in the house. Help us out here. Watching from Montana State also, Richard. Thanks for being here. Montana versus Montana State today as well. We'll take a look at that at halftime, the score. We got an injured player. Looks like there was a Tulane injured player on the ground. Well, thought this would be a blowout. And then Tulane is kind of figuring out Ole Miss a little bit and stop that craziness. So you like Montana State. What is better, a blowout game or a hard-fought game like AM in Miami? I don't know. For sure, a hard, close game. I like that. Score for Montana is 13-0. Watching it live. Montana State winning. All right, that's the FCS semifinal. There's the Avatar movie that came out today. Anybody going to go see that new Avatar movie? I rode the ride last week. I don't need to watch the movie. Close with less missed field goals, right? Sickly. Crazy the win determined parts of that happen in that game. But Reed, 2 interceptions and a fumble. You know, lots of questions going to be looked at Reed with the 2 interceptions and the fumble going forward. That new Avatar's heart. I rode the ride last week at Animal Kingdom. It's pretty fun. We'll have those vlogs next week, by the way. Our trip to Disney and Universal, we'll have those vlogs next week. So look for those next week. And who you think about? What do you think about the Ravens? Off year for the Ravens. Henry and what's his name? Lamar not doing so well this year. They are both good. Montana State beat Montana the first game they played. Just standing up a little bit. Stretching here. Miami beats Ohio State. That'll be interesting. My Tennessee Tech bounced in the first round. I am an alum. Real student athletes, student first. Awesome. I got a niece that goes to Tennessee Tech. 82% of the money on Eagles, so I'm taking Washington +7. I need the Eagles defense to do something. I need Barkley to do crazy. I need Barkley to go off. Let's go Coconut Corn Huskies. But 1,400 in the house. Make sure you guys are hitting that like. Trying to get to 200 likes. 200 likes. 20 to go. So current drive. 8 play, 61 yards, 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Tulane shouldn't be here. Oh, they won their conference, so happy to like and subscribe. Thank you, K. Shea. Appreciate that. Second down to 5. Shotgun. Hand off to Lacey up the middle. Bounces off with nothing to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 3. A 2-yard run for Lacey. Miami has a pass rusher to get Ohio State quarterback. Should be interesting. Duke deserved to be there. I would like to see Duke in this. That would have been crazy. Since they won the ACC. 3rd and 3, 4:32 to go. 2 receivers. Shotgun for Bliss. Snap. Oh, it goes to Lacey. Direct snap to Lacey. And it didn't work. It's going to be 4th down. 4th and 3. 4th and 3 on the 25. Does Tulane or Ole Miss go for the field goal? They do. Montana Grizz field goal, 3 points. 4th and 4. 42-yard attempt. Snap. Kick is up. Good. It is 17-3. Ole Miss. Seventeen to 3. Ole Miss extends it to 14. Yo, Heavyweight, it's a genuine question. CeeLo, you doing any Columbia snow bombs later post game? Letting the wife in as well, baby. Carson, Vegas is not trying to lose that spread. Yeah, right? That spread was huge, 20-some points. $17-3. So 29 total plays for Tulane, 26 total plays for Ole Miss. Tulane needs a touchdown. They do need something. They can drive on Ole Miss, but they just can't put it in the end zone. Some Columbia snow bombs. I have no clue what that is, Carson. I remember FSU being left out because of a quarterback. Does Ole Miss deserve a chance with no coach? Yeah, I remember that. FSU getting knocked out. But I know the coach does a lot, but I think the players on the field are what really makes the game. Just is always bend out, don't break. So Ole Miss with the field goal. 17-3, no win to block the field goals here. 3:38 to go here. We're going to be at halftime. At halftime, we'll go over some stats, but I'm going to run downstairs and get something to eat real quick. Kick. They're going to do a little fakery. 25-30. They had a starting quarterback like he was going to run the ball. That was weird. They had Retzlaff out there on the return like it was going to be like some trick play or something. And they took it up. And Tulane's going to get the ball first down and 10 on the 33. Agreed with that. Lane Kiffin out doesn't discount Ole Miss as a competitor. Yeah, I'm agree with that too. Yep. Tienvo, I got timed out of a troll chat. Don't apologize. Sometimes if there's a bot in there, and don't worry about that, Tienvo. We're right. Sometimes there's a mistake. The names are so close together. I do apologize. Play action, Retzlaff all day to throw. He's not going to be able to do. He's going to run and get back to the line of scrimmage. Thank you, Warren. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for being here and taking the time to type that. You just paid me to say that, so I appreciate that, buddy. I'm sorry you're mad that you can't watch the game on YouTube. Pay for some cable, and you'll get to watch it. 2nd and 10. 3 minutes to go. 4 receivers. Retzlaff looking, hands it off to the McClure. Ball was down already. CeeLo, you hit the red light district. What do you talk about? Carson. Need a visor? Thanks. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Snap. Looking. Retzlaff. He's going to get sacked. 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 I love how all these people get butt hurt because they can't watch it for free on YouTube like they've been watching it all season. When the playoffs come, people get all upset. Montana State touchdown. A timeout. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Appreciate all the love, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging with us. 196 likes. You want me to put a hat on? I can put a hat on. I didn't think anybody would want to stare at my UT, but there we go. I'll let you look at my UT hat now. Some people just don't have a brain and need. I know it's crazy. Some people just want attention. That's all it is. But it doesn't bother me none. Gary says in the backwoods of Georgia, you need a Starlink. That's right. I need to get a Starlink when I go to these races, these NASCAR races, so I can live stream from them because the signal sucks there. Speaking of NASCAR, we do NASCAR on our channel. NASCAR every weekend starting at the beginning of the season, Bowman Gray, and then Daytona 500 weekend. Make sure you check us out for that. We also do Atlanta Braves baseball, 3D, and we're going to try to do some other games this year too as well. And then we'll do Tennessee college basketball, do a play-by-play for that too as well. Hopefully we'll be covered all the way through the March Madness. We're going on a cruise in January. We'll have some cruise vlogs. You got some Disney content coming out from our trip as well. And take the hat off. It kind of sus. Trigger doesn't like the UT either. So it's no hat or a hat. Which one you want? Which one you want? Take the hat off. Go Big Orange, Marky Bob. What's up? T for Tulane? No. I don't remember Tulane having orange colors. I think they're green. Go Vols. Huge Tennessee fan here, Carson. Glad you're a big UT fan. We'll look to see you tomorrow. Mike says no hat. Go Big Orange String. Good to see you. Go Big Orange. Where do you think Lagway will land? I don't know. I don't think he'll land at any big SEC school. At least it ain't Burn Orange. That's right. We Why is Ole Miss playing Tulane? They should be playing Oregon. That would be a lot better of a game. And I'm shocked that Tulane has shut down Ole Miss here after those first two possessions. Tulane getting butt hurt. They're just upset they can't watch it. My son-in-law is a Tennessee fan, but I'm a Georgia fan. Well, Robbie, my wife's a Georgia fan, and I got to deal with that. So, all right. Tulane, almost blocked it. Ole Miss is going to get the ball back here. Fair catch. Go Braves, Andrew. So Tulane's going to get the ball. Ole Miss is going to get the ball on the Ole Miss 24, first down and 10. Coming at halftime, we'll give you stats, box scores around the nation, and I'm going to run downstairs and get something to eat real quick. I'll be back up here. Go Red Sox, Marky Bob. Steve Balboni and Cornhuskers will beat Georgia, no doubt. Can't believe Dogs got in. Need a touchdown. They do. Ole Miss put this away here in the first half. 3 receivers, Bliss in the shotgun, Lacey behind him. He now moves into the left side beside Bliss. Snap. Looking, throws to the back to Lacey out of the backfield. Lacey makes a man miss. He goes to the 31-yard line. Oh, Lacey's hurt. Lacey is hurt. A blob. He's a wave. So Lacey gets thrown down. I don't know if he's hurting his chest, it looks like. So Lacey holding right here. Downright amusing. People can't afford to pay 10 to 20 bucks a month to watch football, but they can get drunk or spend a few hours here crying. 21 rushing touchdowns for Lacey this year, and he's off to a great start. He had 10 carries for 67 yards and a touchdown. 10-4. Tennessee should have been in the playoffs. Guys rip. Too many. Chedbon, not me in. To not be in. Snap. Play action. Complete. Nice play. Stribling with a 15-yard pass. Catch and run. 15 yards. Lacey's going into the tent. Nice catch for him. Here we go. Empty backfield looking. Chambliss looking. Throws. Complete. That's Diggs for 11 yards. And another first down. First down, Ole Miss. Diggs, 11 yards. Back at it again. 3 receivers, 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Chambliss in the shotgun. Fakes to the running back. He's going to take it upon himself. Chambliss, he's going to get a first down. He's at the 32, but he's hurt. He got up a little slowly. Chambliss is down. This is a key player. This is huge right here. You got a Tulane player down and a Ole Miss Chambliss. Use YouTube and study how to watch stuff free. Yeah. If you look really hard, I'm sure you can find it anywhere on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, anywhere. You can find a game that you want to look for. There's always someone streaming something. Hopefully he didn't get a concussion or something because he landed on his head. Backup quarterback for Ole Miss coming in here with the injury to Chambliss. Chambliss was 13 for 16 for 167 yards. We'll see how many plays he sits out. Tennessee's offense was top 5 in the country. The defense is what hurt. Plus, we got rid of Boo Carter, and we got rid of some other guys too as well. YouTube did a good job of blocking out the games today. Yep, I knew they would. So Simmons, Austin Simmons, 6'4" sophomore out of Miami, 215 pounds, is now the new quarterback for Ole Miss. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. The running back to the right of him. Snap. He's going to roll to the left. He throws, and it's complete. Complete for Alexander. His first pass to Alexander is a 15-yard pass. Tulane had a hard time getting up. One of the defenders getting up. They're waiting on him. 5 receivers. Snap. Looking. Throws. Complete to the 10, to the 8-yard line. 6-yard line. That was right on the catch. He's got 3 catches for 44 yards. It's going to be first down and 10 on the 7 for Ole Miss, looking to extend this lead. Tulane down here with this hurry up. Be careful eating at halftime. Don't choke or something. We need you, my guy. Trigger, I'll be back. I promise you. I promise you. It won't be long. I'll run down there and get something, run back up. But we'll go over the stats first, and then I'll go down there. So, injured Tulane player on the field. Too many, Indiana. Mm. 26 seconds to go here. 3 receivers, play action, looking. He's going to get sacked. And he dropped the ball. He dropped the ball. Who's got it? Does Tulane have it? He does. Tulane. Tulane. Tulane with the fumble recovery. The backup quarterback trying to be a little cute. He was looking, and he didn't see it from behind. And the recovery by Tulane, what a stop. Second half, Ole Miss interim coach gets a feel for his team, and they win big. Wow. Crazy. Man, oh man, Tulane. So Tulane's going to have the ball here. First down and 10. First down and 10. 3 receivers for Tulane. Hands off to McClure to the 20, to the 23-yard line. I look over and CeeLo has a Tennessee hat on now. How do I unsubscribe? Sickly. That's hilarious. Someone said they were tired of looking at my bald head. It is what it is. Yeah, Mr. Commentator, please don't choke on your ham sandwich. Need you back. Some of us are too poor for cable. I won't be gone long, I promise you. Rigged, trash, gone, baby gone, says. So 9 seconds. I thought they would take a knee. I thought so too. 2nd and 1. So we got 2 hours and a half. So this will probably be First game, the second game's moving pretty fast, but Lacey's hurt. Chambliss is hurt. Wonder if he got a put a Ducks hat on, Eric says. Here we go. Retzlaff complete to the sidelines. Shaz Preston. He's got 2 receptions for 68 yards. What if I put this hat? I haven't put this hat on in a while. Put my racing cap on. I haven't worn that in a while. There, that's neutral. Shows I'm from Tennessee. How's that sound? There we go. Snap, looking, throws to the sideline again. Ole Miss playing prevent. Preston again, 7-yard pass. Yeah, they're faking. They're not hurt. They're selling. Lane Kiffin versus Pete in a boxing match. Pete all day. What's up, El Cap? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you back. Investigate Chambliss. You think these players are giving up? 2nd and 3. Some people have costume changes. I have hat changes. 4 receivers for Tulane. And they're going to take a timeout here. 1 timeout left for Tulane. Lane Kiffin chokes on glizzies. What the? I haven't really pushed the likes. 49,547, trying to get to 49,600. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'll be doing the Oregon JMU game next. And then New Year's Eve and also New Year's Day football for the playoffs. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification so you know when we go live. But next is Oregon versus JMU. So exactly same thing Terry Rozier did. Got in the game, started going crazy, then magically got hurt. Well, Chambliss on the sidelines. Don't look like he's hurt too bad. He's smiling over there, so I don't think he's hurt. Now serving like 206. Awesome. Thanks for the likes. Trying to go to 300 now. 300. And this is the last play. 4 receivers, throws, complete, and he dropped it. And that'll be it. Your stream, your hat. That's right. Now serving 206. All right, everybody. End of the half. 17-3. The game's a little closer than what it looks. It's a little closer than it looks. Little Head says exactly same thing. Terry, no, I was someone else here. You remember last year when Dylan Sampson sat out the playoff game and two receivers did against Buckeyes? With all the NIL money, be very easy to rig these games with fake injuries. Good possibility too. So there is the new Ole Miss coach. Let's see what he has to say. So no update on Chambliss yet, but Merry Christmas watching from Switzerland. Hotty toddy. Please say hi to Delaney, our daughter, a sophomore at Ole Miss. Well, hello, Delaney. Hope you're watching. Appreciate you. Hotty toddy. Ole Miss at the half, 17-3. So thank you guys for tuning in here tonight. We appreciate you watching and looking forward to see if we get some more folks in here the rest of the way. And let's take a look at some stats. So let's get to the team stats really quick. Team stats. And we'll start with Ole Miss. 19,551. We're under 50 to go. Under 50 now. 49,551 to 49,600. The first part of this game looked like it was going to be an Ole Miss blowout. The touchdown, the other touchdown, the interception, and then something happened. Tulane starts shutting them down. And it's now here 17-3. It looks like it's a blowout, but we have some key injuries. Lacey, the running back, is hurt, who has been running like crazy. He had 67 yards. Chambliss was hurt. We'll see if he comes back. Their backup quarterback came in and fumbled the ball. So Claire says, CeeLo, why can't you show the game emulated like you do baseball game? Because they don't have 3D. They don't have 3D like that. Wish they did. I wish all the sports had Washington 3, Eagles nothing. Oh, great. Thank you for that. All right, so let's take a look at the stats. And it's going to be first downs. We're going to start with Tulane. 10 first downs, 3 for 7 on the third down, 0 for 1 on the fourth down conversion. Total 206 yards, 125 passing yards, 9 for 15 on the passing, and 8.3 yards per pass. And then 1 interception thrown by Tulane. 88 rushing yards, 21 rushing attempts, 3.9 on the rush, 2 for 30 on the penalties, 1 turnover, 1 interception thrown, and 17 minutes and 18 seconds on the possession. On the other side, Ole Miss, 16 first downs, 1 for 5 on the third down conversion, 1 for 1 on the fourth down conversion, 264 on the total yards, 192 passing yards, 15 for 18, 10 for 7, 72 yards, 15 rushing attempts, 4.8 on the rush, 1 for 5 on the penalties, 1 turnover, 1 fumble lost, and 12 minutes and 46 on the possession. So there's that. And let's take a look at your box scores really quick. Box scores. And I'll disappear here so you guys can see both box scores. And I'll turn the team stats off as well. Turn the team stats off. And the web me off as well. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at that for your box scores. You got Retzlaff, the quarterback for the Tulane Green Wave, 9 for 14, 125 yards and an interception. And let's see, you got McClure, the running backs, 11 carries for 70 yards. He's been the bright moment for them. 6.4 yards per rush. Retzlaff, 6 carries for 11 yards. Gordon, the backup, 3 carries for 4 yards. Receiving, you got, let's move this over here so I can see it. Preston, the receiver, number 7, 3 receptions for 75 yards. Amari Hayes, 2 receptions, 24 yards. Anthony Brown-Stevens, 3 receptions, 18 yards. And on your defensive side here, any key notes here? 6 total tackles for Adams, 5 total tackles for Adams with 3 for a loss. Rogers, he had got a half a sack. And you got Dyson with a sack as well, a half a sack for Westmoreland. And let's see here, anything of that. That's it. And let's go over to Ole Miss's stats here. Ole Miss, Chambliss, 13 for 16, 167 yards, 10.4 yards per pass. And then Simmons, who came in there, looked pretty good. Completed his first 2. And completed his first 2 passes. Okay, this looks good. And then he fumbled the ball. Lacey, the running back for Ole Miss, who is hurt at the moment. We'll see if he comes back in the second half. 10 carries, 67 yards. Chambliss, 3 carries, 8 yards. Diggs, 1 carry for 5. And then Simmons, 1 for 8 on that fumble. Alexander, 5 receptions, 67 yards. Stribling, 3 receptions, 51 yards. Wright, 3 receptions, 44 yards. Diggs, 1 reception, 11 yards. And 1 reception for 8 yards for Odom. Lacey, 1 reception, 7 yards. And Caden Lee, 1 reception, 4 yards. And on the defensive side, 6 total tackles for Eccles, and 3 solo tackles. 1 tackle for a loss. Your men's got 1.5 sacks, and Franklin's got a half a sack. So there's 2 of those there. And I think that is it. Let's take a look at the scores around the nation really quick. And you got, of course, Tulane and Ole Miss. Ole Miss up 17-3. Coming up, James Madison versus Oregon. We'll have that game for you too as well. So make sure you have your notification bells on for that. Let's see, Montana State and Montana, the semifinal, 20-3 in the second quarter. Then you got James Madison, Oregon tonight at 6:30 on TNT, and then Illinois and Villanova, and then of course Miami beats Texas A&M 10-3. So there is your stats. We'll go back to the GameCast here, and that is it. All right, put that right there, and bring me back on the game's team stats, and there we go. Hope everybody's had a good day today. Hope you guys are hanging out with us. CeeLo is the way to go. Thank you, Dalton. Appreciate it. Thanks so much for the ones hanging out with us here at halftime. 1,200 still in the house. We thank you for that. Clarion wins because someone only made a computer program for baseball. CeeLo did not make that 3D. It's a subscription. Yeah, I don't have anything to do with that. But woohoo, it's CeeLo all day. CeeLo all day. But Miami with the big win. They moved to the Cotton Bowl against Ohio State. Alabama wins last night against Oklahoma. They move to the Rose Bowl. The winner here moves to play Georgia in the Sugar. And then the winner of the Oregon versus JMU game will play Texas Tech in the Cotton, I believe. Or no, not the Cotton. I don't know what bowl game that is, but all right. So thank you guys for tuning in here tonight. And let me see your final score predictions. Let me see your final score predictions here for the second half. Do you think Tulane makes some adjustments, or you think Ole Miss makes adjustments and blows them out? Derek Cope, CeeLo, we've got barbecue steak tonight. Tomorrow's turkey and all the trimmings. They're all nice. Nice. Fans are throwing trash on Montana State Field. Why? Something bad happened? Maybe all day. At least it's not craziness in the World Series, right? Exactly. Okay. CeeLo got all the good games. Yeah, we have a good time. But coming up, um, Oregon versus JMU coming up next. Throwing trash is so rude. I wonder why they do that. Was it a bad play or something? All right, so I'm gonna run downstairs really quick. I don't even know why the ticker's up because like it's. Let me see if I can refresh the ticker because it's not even showing scores now. It doesn't even show like the. I'll have to fix that. Shows this score but doesn't show this score. Weird. All right, I'll be right back. Y'all, I'm gonna get something to eat and some more to drink, some more ice, and I'll be right back here. Y'all, you are the best. Give me a shout out, Carrie. Appreciate you being here, Carrie. Thanks for the kind words. We appreciate you there. I'm gonna run downstairs really quick and get a bite to eat, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Talk amongst yourselves. Butterfly, what's up? Good to see you. Dallas is here. Butterfly's here. Awesome. We had a really great game. Second game, the first game, over 100,000 views, and we're slowly getting there for this one. See if we can get at least to 60. We had a slow start on that one, so 234 likes. Let's get it. Party started. That's right. Let's see if we get to 300 likes. 300 likes. All right, give me like 5 minutes. I'll be back. We'll get something to eat really quick and come back here. Guys, my 49ers will be in the Super Bowl. Future bets. We'll see. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. We all still here? We lost 200 people. All right. CeeLo nuking some formerly frozen pizza. Stand by. It was actually, all the pizza was gone. And air fryer, oh yeah, air fryer too. I had crazy bread left, so that's what we have. We'll eat later. Crazy bread and some Coke. So, all right. Looking forward to the second half. This is going to be fun. Should be a good time. 1,000 folks in here still. I'll take that. We'll take that. Boom, 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 boom. CeeLo, is your snack approved by the cardiologist? No, not at all. No, some crazy bread. Some crazy bread and some sauce. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. 17-3, 4 minutes left here in the halftime. Timed that perfectly. Ole Miss 206 total yards. Ole Miss 264 yards. This game is closer than the score says. I have some breadsticks from Pizza Hut. They turned into stiffer than steel. It's on TBS, TNT, and True TV. They're all on there. All of them are on there. 240 likes. Let's get it. Let's get our likes up, man. Help us out. Trying to get to 300 likes. We'll see if anybody else comes back. Yeah, TBS, TNT, and True TV. Miss Tom is back. Bum, 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 bum. If you're just coming in, it is halftime. CeeLo went to eat. I'm back. I'm back. I am back. Get this game going. And coming up after this, Oregon versus JMU. Let me see if there's any. I gotta figure that out real quick. What about the fight last night, huh? Jake Paul getting knocked out? That's crazy. That fighter was here to Oregon band fight scene. See if that works. What up, CeeLo? What's up, Nat man? Good to see you, man. Oh, we can do that one right there. Jake Paul, broken jaw too. Yeah, broken jaw as well. Crazy stuff. He still walked away with 91 million, so still made 91 million to get knocked out, right? So Jake should stick to doing YouTube. 91 million and a jaw. Natman says, man, that fight was not good because I felt like Jake Paul was running around till he wore himself out and got knocked out. True. True that. Oregon James Madison coming up next. I gotta do this here. Screen record. And we got about 2 hours before the next game. We might actually end, since this is also on TNT, so they'll spread it out for the next game. So we'll have some time for the pregame next game, because the next game's on TNT as well. How old am I? I'm old enough to know better, but too young to care. That's how the song goes? I'm old enough to know better, but too young to care, too old enough to care. I don't know what it is. How he can afford a titanium jaw, I think he can afford it for sure. This is Vaught miss time. The sad thing is, hopefully, he won't get frontal lobe dementia or those millions meaning nothing. Yeah, true that. Yep. Start forgetting. How old are you? How old are you? So Shambliss, it looks like he's going to come out and play. Old enough. Old enough. So we'll see if Tulane can get something. Jake and Tulane are equal. Both got paid to lose. Yeah, Andrew, right? They definitely get some money for making the playoffs for sure, and the schools do. But Tulane's job here is to finish drives and score touchdowns. If they cannot do that, this one's over. Even at 17-3, I believe it is over. Shambliss is coming back here in the second half. Bots are good to let him in. That's right. They help with views. The kickoff is up. And touchback. Touchback. There. All right, here Retzlaff with the ball. He's in his shotgun. McClure behind him. 3 receivers for Tulane. 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Receiver in motion to the bottom of your screen. Retzlaff calls it. Play action McClure. Scrolls to the right and complete. Alexander, no, that's Brown Stevens with the catch. A 21-yard pass. Nice play. First down, Tulane. First down, Tulane. All right. Two receivers at the top of the screen. Tulane, snap. Hand off to McClure. And get to the 47. It's going to be 7-yard run for McClure. He's got 77 yards now. Nothing like college football playoffs and an ice cold Reds apple ale hard cider CeeLo. Natman, cheers. Cheers for you, sir. Gonna get you an Ole Miss hat. There you go, Dalton. Hotty toddy. Tulane, 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Retzlaff in the shotgun with McClure next to him to the right. Snap, play action, RPO, and they got it. Spun him around. I think he got the first down. It looked like he was going to get stopped, but Anthony Brown Stevens with a 4-yard pass. Quick shots. Little screen there to the right side. Brown Stevens with the pass. It's going to be first down and 10 on the 43-yard line. 3 receivers, 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Here we go. Tight end in motion, snap. Hayes tried to catch the ball before he ran. And Littlehead did the running back score Barkley? How's he doing? I want some chili with about 8 pounds of crack, Andrew says. Some smoked chili. Yo, CeeLo, you think Tulane can pull the win off? They got to finish drives. They can drive on Ole Miss, but they can't finish. 3 receivers, 2 at the top of your screen. Snap, looking to the left, throws to the left. Incomplete. It's going to be third down. It was going to Lewis. Going to Lewis. It'll be 3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10. Snap. Looking. A little blooper over the middle. Trying to do a little screen pass to Preston. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. Just what I was saying. So Retzlaff was trying to get it to Preston over the middle there, but could not get it. Touchdown before the half. Hotty toddy, Dalton says. We go snap. Kick is up. And it's going to go into the end zone. So Ole Miss will take it on the 20. They'll get the ball back here. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with us tonight. Tulane cannot win. Ole Miss just trying not to get injured players to move on against Georgia. But we thank you for being here tonight. Make sure you're hitting that like for us, subscribing to the channel, and trying to get to 49,600. We're 40 subs away. If you haven't hit the sub, we're trying to get to 49,600. We're at 561. So help us out with that. Trying to get there. I just subbed. Thank you, Skoll. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for that too as well. Appreciate that. 39,000, almost 40,000 views on this stream already, which is good. So, hey, the Miami game is so bad today. It was a long one. It was long, not moving as fast as this one is. And this games have been spread out a little bit. So after this game, there's a little break, and then we'll be on for the Oregon JMU game. So look forward to that too, y'all. Hey, the Miami game is so bad. Tulane has shown the ability to finish right. They cannot finish the drive. That's the key to this Tulane game. If they want to win, they have to finish the drives. They can drive on Ole Miss, but when they get to that certain point, it just falls out. So we'll see what happens. Looks like Florida coach will be in Gainesville tomorrow, right? Yeah, because he's the Tulane guy. Yeah, this is his last game with his team as he's going to Florida. Do you not show the new subs here on the chat anymore? I forgot to put the alert on there, so let me do that. I forgot to do that alert box. I think it's alert box. If that works. Now it should work. I didn't have the alert box on. A defensive battle between Miami and Texas A&M, CeeLo. Yeah, it was a defensive battle, but there was also weather keys to that as well, because if that wasn't that win, those field goals would have counted for Miami, and they would have been up some more too as well. Also, A&M would have had a field goal too as well. But 254 likes, trying to get to 300, and we're trying to get to 49,600. That's our goal here tonight. We would love for you to help us out on the channel. SEC put some garbage teams in the playoffs, definitely not winning the Natty. I need James Madison to win in the upset. I mean, this one's close. I mean, in one touchdown, and it's, we're close here. So I need James Madison, though. Madison could do an upset here with Oregon. Oregon might be way too confident going into their home game in Eugene, Oregon. So we'll see how that goes. Looks like there was a Ole Miss player injured. James Madison needs to win, whoever they are. The Dukes, they're called the James Madison Dukes. They slopped in when Duke won the title, the ACC. All right, Chambliss back in there. And I think Lacey's there too. Receiver in motion at the bottom of your screen, going to the top. Snap. Play action to Lacey. Chambliss throws complete. That's a first down. 35, 41-yard line. That's right for a 20-yard pass. And that's a first down. First down, Ole Miss. First down, Ole Miss. 3 receivers, another receiver to the top of the motion on the screen. Snap for Chambliss, hands off, no play action to Lacey. That's another completion. And that's Harrison Wallace for a 16-yard pass. 16-yard pass for Ole Miss. Ade Tade. Back here to the line again. 3 receivers. Chambliss moving along here. Snap, looking, throws over, complete to the 40, 45, 30. And that's going to be Stribling for a 25-yard pass. Ole Miss moving here really quick. This looked like the first drive of the game. Haven't seen Duke since Daisy was wearing them. Aw. I saw Daisy at Disney World last week. He's back in the game. Yep. Chambliss and Lacey back in the game. We go. Three receivers, two bunched toward the line. You got Chambliss and Lacey in the backfield. Lacey to the right of Chambliss. Here we go. Looking for the snap. Hands to Lacey. Up the middle, Lacey. You can't contain him. To the 20-yard line. 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 now. There's two Duke teams, Duke Blue Devils and the Duke James Madison. Lacey with the carry up the middle. That's a first down. Ole Miss. First down, Ole Miss. Tulane cannot let them score here. Snap. Hands to Lacey. Lacey to the right side. He takes it to about the 13-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 10 on the 13-yard line. And this is Ole Miss ball, 2nd and 10. See what he can do here. 10:24 to go in this third quarter. 5 receiver, empty backfield for Chambliss. Snap. Looking to the left, throws to the left, and that's it. Touchdown. Stribling, 13-yard touchdown pass. Yes, sir. Ole Miss. My gosh. Ole Miss with the score. My commentary is hot garbage. The touchdown was scored 10 seconds ago before. Hey, I can't help that. I can't help that. TV is behind the ESPN. Sorry. Got a lot of... Later in the day, they get more mad. Oh, I played the wrong one. I played the wrong one. Sorry about that, y'all. I played the wrong touchdown celebration. This game is embarrassing. 24-3. Here we go. I'll play it now. When it's on ESPN, it's timed perfectly. When it's on another channel, it's not. Can't help that. Looks like my dogs will be playing Ole Miss again. It'll be a good one. Ole Miss, enjoy because your team will get demolished in the next round, H-Town says. Hot garbage because the website said it first. Nothing can be perfect. All right, there we go. Like, how did they get into the playoffs? My statement still stands. Hot garbage. I'd rather listen to Shoes in the Dryer. Oh, 66. Well, 66, I appreciate you taking the time to say hi and you typing and staying here for at least 30 seconds. You paid me to say that. So thank you for that. It is a few seconds behind, but I can't do nothing about it. So you'll have to deal with it. They will definitely get demolished by Georgia. They give Georgia a bye in the next round. Boom, 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 boom. All right. 10-13 to go in the third quarter. 10-13 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, I did play the wrong fight song. Everybody welcome 66. He's here for he's having a bad day today. Welcome 66. You just having fun with me? Okay. All right. You don't know the fight songs? It's like the wrong dang button. Ugh. You helped me make money on this game too. Awesome. Hey, there you go. I did something right for somebody out there. Did something right. Pack stand there too. He must be losing today. I don't know. He's still here, so that's all that matters. I'm having a bad day since Miami scored 2 touchdowns. What's up, Bright Wolf? You're back. Appreciate you being here. All right. 24-3. If Tulane can't do nothing here, I think it's written off. Bad guy had a bad luck. Needs to get his paper up. Here we go. See if I maybe I'm just a little behind. Yeah, that's all it is. It's Tulane that's the hot garbage. That's right. NCAA is like, dang, we could have had Texas here. We could have had Vandy here. We could have had Notre Dame here. But it is what it is. It probably won't happen next year, so take advantage of that. Them dogs is hell. We'll have that New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I'm not sure which one they'll play. We'll have that here for you too. Texas, hook 'em, better playoffs. Butterfly getting that Texas back in there. Here we go. Tulane, 3 receivers, 2 at the bottom, 1 the tight end now goes to the top. Snap, hands it off to McClure to the 29-yard line. 29-yard line. Texas plays Tennessee next year. See, yeah, they do. First year next year, Tennessee will not play Georgia or Florida, which is crazy. First time they won't play Georgia or Florida for a long time. What a boring day of college football games. We have to suffer through a repeat of what we saw in the regular season. You don't let Notre Dame go in. Tulane, receiver in motion to the top of your screen. Snap, hands to McClure, and he gets stopped in the backfield. Nothing. It's going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 now. Texas has a tough schedule. No cupcake season. You ready for LSU at Ole Miss next year? Ooh, that'll be crazy. You know they'll be throwing some eggs at Lane Kiffin like Tennessee did. Some mustard. Shotgun, 3 receivers. Retzlaff in the quarterback. McClure next to him on the left. Snap. Looking. He's going to scramble up. He's going to throw. And complete. Does he get it? Complete. Nice catch by Amari Hayes. A 10-yard pass. A 10-yard pass. Oh. They're going to challenge the play. The new Michigan coach will be good, probably. 257 likes. I don't know if that's right or not. Is that 257? Lane Kiffin will get booed at Ole Miss next year. See, oh yeah, he will. They will not like him at all. They will not like him at all. I don't. Let's see if it touched the ground at all. That might be a catch. I don't see it ever touching the ground. That's good. So a review on the play here. If you are better, you should be glad that Tulane is here. Easy game to pick. So it's a complete. I think it's a catch. That's our first down for Tulane. I know Marcel Reed needs to be a little better. 2 interceptions today and a fumble for the Texas A&M quarterback. 4 receivers for Tulane. Snap, looking, throws, incomplete. 49,568. We're 32 away from 600 subscribers. Hit that subscribe for us, y'all. The green Kool-Aid not doing good. The green Kool-Aid. Reed should have made it. It was incomplete to Justin Reed. So here we go. 2 receivers snap. Hangs it to McClure. Play action. Retzlaff scrambles to the left. Tried to find. Who is it? Trying to see his name. I can't see his name. But it's a completion. They're going to be short of the first down, though. It'll be 4th and 1. Or 3rd and 1. That was Shackelford. 3rd and 1. You can see the talent between the SEC and the American Conference, right? Gator Swag, what's up, dude? Appreciate it. Tush push. He didn't get it. He did not get it. He did not get it. 4th and 1. He did not get it. No way. 7:29 to go. Did not get that push. Those SEC boys were like, 4th and 1 on the 47-yard line. 7:05 to go. 4th and 1. And he didn't get it. He didn't get it. No, he did not. It was a 4. I don't think he got it. Let's see. Are they going to give it to him? See what happens here. They are very close. And it's Ole Miss ball. Coach Villa, thanks so much. Turnover. Thanks for the sub, Coach Villa. Apparently Sling TV has a day pass option. I might do that to watch JMU game. Man, oh man. Tulane. Trying to go for it. Those big boys up front said, I hope Hurricane Watch Ohio State calls. Everyone playoff committee should resign immediately. This is beyond embarrassing. All right. Thank you guys for hanging with us tonight. My name is CeeLo. And not as many as we had here during the first game, but the first game was very exciting. This one is a blowout. Plus, there's some NFL games on as well. But we thank you for watching. If you're an Ole Miss fan, make sure you cheer them on. If you're a Tulane fan, cheer them on. This is a fan-friendly interactive chat. We would love to be here with you guys for the rest. Yes, I'll be streaming Oregon next. Oregon versus JMU next, or all-day event, as we're trying to get to 49,600, trying to get to 50K. We're trying to push it as much as we can. I don't think there will be as many people doing that game tonight, so stick with us if you'd like to see Oregon versus JMU. Did YouTube fix the bots? Yes, they did. They took them out. I was worried there for a second, but they did take them down. So JMU game will probably be a blowout too. We'll see. I'm waiting for the Duke basketball game coming on. Tennessee plays tomorrow afternoon. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it or not. That's the problem. Normally Sundays are when I'm in the off season, they're kind of busy for me. So we'll see what happens. 269 likes, trying to get to 300 likes. Help us out on that here as we're doing the Ole Miss Tulane game, which is not much of a game now. 6:44 in the third. Ole Miss is going to get this ball here. And on another chat, we were talking about play-in games too. I would like that, Jeff. I would like that. Instead, I would say get rid of the conference championships because, I mean, what do they really mean, anyways? And get rid of the conference championships and maybe put some more like points or something to the division so they know who the real winner is. And then go with a play-in game. Get those so Vandy, Texas, Notre Dame, whoever else in that would get to play, just like the NCAA tournament does. It has that play-in game. There's 64 teams, but then there's 4 teams that win to get in. So I think that would be a good thing for the NCAA to have a play-in game. Get rid of the conference championships or move the playoffs up some. Move them, give them an extra week. But don't play. And then, I don't know. Agree the conference championships don't mesh well with the playoff scenario. Yeah. And it penalizes some people that are trying to get in. You're playing a game that you don't really need to play. All right, here's Ole Miss now. 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen. Shotgun for Chambliss. Lacey on the field there. Snap looking to the left, looking to the right, throws to the right, and that's incomplete. The pass was to Wallace. Pass was to Wallace. It only penalizes teams who are not in the SEC. Sweet. I'd like to see 16 teams. Bobby, what's up? Snap, throws complete, and that's Alexander for a 5-yard pass. Ole Miss is cheating. Just kidding, Gator self. L says the same thing they fused about before the playoffs. Yeah, true. You're never going to make anybody happy, It's never going to happen, so don't add more teams to the playoff. You put the group of 5 in a play-in game. 3 receivers, 2 at the top from the 42-yard line. It is 3rd down. Chambliss looking here. Snap, looking, throws. Incomplete. It's 4th down. There's a flag. Flag on the play. There's not one team that was left out of the playoff that had a chance to make it to the end. Pass interference, defense. Tulane shoots themselves in the foot. They could have gotten the ball back. And they just gave Ole Miss the 1st down with a penalty. Tulane, flag on the play. Where's my flag? And then that's a 1st down for Ole Miss. 1st down for Ole Miss. 1st down and 10. Snap. Play action and was batted down at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down and 10. It was going to Wallace, but it was batted down at the bottom of the end zone there. Bro, how much help the refs are giving Ole Miss? Alabama's one team in the playoff that I think Indiana doesn't want to match up with. Don't be surprised if Bama wins that one and advances. It'll be something. Here we go. 3 receivers. Chambliss fakes it to Lacey. Throws it across. And that's incomplete. He was going to Watkins. It'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 34-yard line on the Tulane 34-yard line. Ole Miss fans, do you actually think they will win the Natty? I don't think so. What I'm watching, no. 4 receivers for Ole Miss. 4 receivers, Ole Miss. Receiver in motion, snap. 3rd down and 10. Complete, but not enough. A 3-yard pass to Wallace. I strongly believe the conference championship games will eventually go away. I think so too. So it'll be 4th down and 1. Do they go for it? Or do they punt? 4th and 1. They're going to punt. Bro, they're toying with the Tulane. This is practice game for them. They're not going to display this new coach playbook until the next game. It's going to be a field goal. Snap, kick is up, and good, as you see on the screen. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It's not fair for CeeLo. Ole Miss, 27-3. My goodness. Tulane, man. Gotta show up, bro. If you want to talk, DM me on Discord. Go Dogs, Soul Bro. What's up, man? Good to see you. All right, so we have a barn burner here. 27-3. 27-3 is the score. Nice little championship game, playoff game here with Tulane not showing up. Too many people in the chat, only to have 200 likes. H-Town says, show some homies some love and some real talk. That's right. And we're 23 away from 49,600. Hit that like for us. Over 1,000 in the chat. We got 283 trying to get to 300 likes. And then there's a $2 super chat by Soul Bro. Soul Bro, thanks for the $2 super chat. Everybody tell Soul Bro thank you so much for that $2 super chat. We appreciate you there on that. And let's see here. Ole Miss. All right. Tulane showed up. They just never had a chance at life. And you're welcome. She said thanks to Solbro. Yeah, man. Thank you so much for that $2 super chat. Happy holidays to you, to y'all. Happy holidays to you too, as man. Appreciate you being here. And thanks for that. 288. Let's get to 300. Let's go. 300 likes. Help us out. We've been doing this since 10:30 this morning. It's been a good time here on the channel. Coming up next is Oregon and James Madison, as we'll close out the night on our football here. The conference games force good teams who likely will be in the playoffs and who have probably already played again. They meet in the playoffs. That's boring and bad planning. Nice channel. My first time here. Awesome. Little head. Thanks so much, Jay. Appreciate you being here, Jay. Thanks so much for that. And looking forward to it. We did the Oklahoma-Alabama game yesterday. We did the Miami Texas A&M game today. Now we're doing this one. And then tomorrow, we're taking the day off. We're probably taking the day off tomorrow. All right. Night has fallen at Ole Miss. Down here. Yeah. You went and watched MTSU. Where'd you sit at?
Sit on the visitor side.
On the visitor side? Nice. So touchback for Tulane. They got to do something here. What's that? Huh? Okay. T. Lee, what's up, man? Tulane, 6 more likes to 300. Help us out. AL could hypothetically play Georgia 3 times this year. Yeah. What is it now? Tulane versus Ole Miss here. Let's go. Tulane, 2 receivers at the top of the screen. Hands it off to McClure. Breaks a tackle and gets a couple yards. Breaks a tackle and gets a couple yards. I'm glad we got Alex Golish instead of Summerall. Get 4 louder. Oh, cool. Oh, those are the Denny Hamlin ones. Sweet. Got my Denny cars. Yeah. All right. Here we go. 3 receivers, top of the screen. Snap. Looking, throws, complete to Mama Loss. Mama. 300 likes. Thank you. Yeah, it was a Hamlin. We finally got the Hamlin cards that I owe people. It was the Darlington win. Are you streaming Tennessee basketball tomorrow? I'm gonna see how it's at 2:00 in the afternoon, so probably. Tulane at Ole Miss. Summerall got Florida on his mind. He's embarrassing. 3 receivers, snap, play action, throws deep, wide open. Oh, he overthrew him. He was wide open. First time here for me too. Which games do you cover? We cover NFL football, college football, MLB baseball, Braves, NASCAR, travel videos, college basketball, NCAA basketball as well. So we cover a lot of play-by-play sports. We appreciate you being here. Make sure you hit that subscribe. 20 to go to 49,600. 20 to go. He's my son, Blake. Here we go. 3 receivers. Snap. Under center. What is this? What was that? Trick play. Oh, he fumbled the ball. Retzlaff. A trick play. Retzlaff. I don't know what he was doing with it. He went to the back. There was 2 other guys right there next to him. And then he turns around and runs the ball. And then he fumbles it after he gets hit. So he was under the center. 2 running backs. He goes back. And then decided, I don't know what the heck that was, but it was a fumble recovery. That was ugly. And that's another turnover. Ole Miss domination. Domination. Embarrassing, Blake says. Dude thought he was Tim Tebow. Coach was like, it'll work, I promise you. For Florida fans, you got to be not excited, right? That you're getting this guy. All right. 2 receivers. Chambliss in the shotgun. And another receiver to the motion at the bottom of the screen. Fakes to Lacey. Chambliss throws to the right side, complete over the top of the middle. And that's a first down. First down. First down for Ole Miss. We first down on the 37-yard line. 3 receivers. Snap for Chambliss. Looking. Throws. Complete to the 31-yard line. That was Quinn. Oh, I'm sorry, Quinn. Odom. Odom comes out. Looks like he's holding his chest now. Odom comes out of the game after he gets a first down. It's actually 2nd and 4. Thought he got a first down. 2nd and 4. 2:33 to go here in this third quarter. There you go. Snap. Looking. Lacey trying to get away. Carries. Almost had that first down. Lacey was wanting that first down. Georgia's peaking at the first time. I did say that too as well. Yep, 20 to go. 49,600. We're trying to get there. I said that as well. That Georgia's defense is peaking. Here we go. Lacey with the Wildcat first down. Rebels first down. First down for the Rebels. First down at 10, 150 to go. Right now, Eagles 7, Washington 10. Figured there would too much money to bet on the Eagles, so I let them cover -7. What's Barkley doing? I'll have to check. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, NASCAR too, retired Tomcat. Do NASCAR as well. 3 receivers. Chambliss throws to the right. Out of the backfield. Nice spin by the running back. 20, 15, 12-yard line. Nice play. by the running back. That's a first down. Diggs. Diggs with the spin move and a couple more yards. It's going to be first down and 10 on the 13. ESPN taking their time with their thing there. That move was lethal. It was. Nice little spin move. LSU, Ole Miss trying to put this away here. Do you think Kiffin's watching? I think he is. He probably is watching. There's another injury for Tulane. When they're facing the big boys, they feel the hard hits, you know. Come on, Ole Miss. Odom getting hurt. The first pass before that was Alexander. He had a 15-yard pass. He's got 7 receptions for 87 yards. The ESPN's a little slow. The Oregon game will be worse. You think so? We all knew it was going to go this way. King, I just thought for a second that good possibility that Tulane could make a run, but I was wrong. I mean, we knew that Tulane got killed by Ole Miss earlier in the year by 56. And what's updating here is what's already happened, what I've already told you has happened. So Indiana will get blown out by Alabama. 1,000 watching, 300 likes. We're trying to get to 400 likes. Help us out with that, y'all. Trying to get to 400 likes. First and 10, 1:15 to go. So Diggs, that 14-yard pass and run, 92 rushing yards, 299 passing yards. Here we go. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Running back Diggs in motion. Chambliss takes it upon himself. He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. He gets to maybe the 11-yard line. Scrambles to the right. Someone told me that JMU had the 126 ranked schedule. I'm not sure if that's true or not. I'm sure it is. What the hell is this? Kelvin says. This is our way of doing play-by-play since you can't show the game. That's what this is. I love how people just come in and just drop things. 4 receivers. Chambliss in the shotgun with Diggs to his right. Snap. Looking. Throws to the left. And that's going to be a first down and goal for Caden Lee for a 0-yard pass. But it's first down. I don't know how it's a 0-yard pass. Second reception for 8-yard pass. Sorry, 8-yard pass. He's got 2 receptions for 12 yards. Forget 16 teams, and then 5 years later, 20. Just go to 64 and be done with it. That's right. So it's going to be first and goal here. Ole Miss trying to put it away, and it's going to be a timeout. And that's it. It's the 4th quarter. The witching hour becomes in Oxford, where wins become losses and losses become wins. Which way is Tulane going to do? Let me see the 4s in the chat, y'all. 4s in the chat as we are here. 4s in the chat, everybody. 4s. 4. 4s in the chat, y'all. Let me see those 4s. 4s. It's the witching hour. 4s. Yeah, they should have had the Miami Texas A&M game at night. I guess maybe that was the NFL deal. Like they were like, you can you can play those cupcake games on the nights we're on, because NFL is going up against these 2 games. So maybe that's it. They didn't want to go up against the NFL. Have you ever been to Cleveland, Tennessee? I have. Like, I have 4. Under 56.5 points, scores like a lock. Oh, yeah. It's not going to get that bad. (27-3). Going to try and get to score another touchdown, I'm sure. I don't know. I just have a feeling so close. 49,580. We're 20 away from 49,600. Help us with those subscribes. And we're at 300 likes. We're trying to get to 400 likes. We had 500 likes on the last stream. What is that? Red cup Kool-Aid or water? That is Kool-Aid. This one. And then this one is Coke Zero. Got some Coke Zero. Keep me awake. Tulane should just run the clock. But 289 total yards for Tulane, 400 yards for Ole Miss. What does the likes do for YouTube channels? It shows YouTube that the interaction is happening. So if there's likes going and there's chat going and there's subscriptions going, YouTube says, I should share this out to everybody because people are liking the stream, they're talking on the stream, and they're subscribing to the channel. That's what it is. It says lay off the groceries. Mike says lay off the groceries. 1st and goal. 15 minutes to go in this game. How many losses would Texas have if they played in the SEC championship? They have an extra one, probably. Snap. Lacey. No, that's Diggs. Got it in. Touchdown. Thanks for the sub, Wolf. Diggs with the touchdown. 3-yard run. 33-3. Put him to bed. And Georgia is going to be playing Ole Miss on the 31st. Sweet touchdown. Pushed him in. Ole Miss is overrated, Gator says. He needs to find an awesome offensive coordinator, Legendary says. My goodness. Snap, kick, good. 34-3. Still way over on the over. Yep, most Ole Miss starters will be taken out at halftime. Look for Tulane to get some garbage time. Garbage time. This is getting ugly. Will Muschamp, good. He's coming to Texas. Oh, boy. It's a Kirby kind of year, Thomas says. Like I said last night, Tulane doesn't belong, just like TCU didn't belong in the national championship back in the day. True that. That was an embarrassing loss, too, when Georgia obliterated them. So Diggs gets a touchdown. Lacey's got a touchdown. 7 straight games with 30-plus points. Billy Napier plus part 2. How many jobs would have been fired from? 14:55 to go. $14.55 in this quarter. The next game starts in an hour and 10. think we'll have a little bit of time between hands. Thank goodness. How you feel about the results of that last race? I'm a big Kyle Larson fan, but would have been agreed that Denny deserved that championship. He couldn't have done any better. MX shouldn't have took 4 tires. I'm still yelling it. And I also think as well that was what's his name's call, and that's why he's not with the team anymore. All right, here's Tulane. Flip it back, and McClure was going for McClure, but he thought about running it. I do not watch MMA. No, I do not. McClure was trying to run before he caught it. You're a rebelette? Were you? Yeah, I think that's why he's not with longer with Joe Gibbs anymore. The competition director. What was his name? Gabe Hart. I think that's why. I think he called for the 4 tires and Denny didn't like it. Here we go. Shotgun for Tulane. Hand it off. McClure came out after that, and that's going to be Gordon up the middle. See, I heard Denny himself made that final call. Now, I listened to the radio. I did not hear Denny say it once. In high school? Oh, okay. Won't be easy, but UJ won't beat Ole Miss again this year. I know Bad Brad broke his leg. Yeah, too, as well. Bad Brad broke his leg. That's what happens when it gets to this right here. We're getting out of hand. 34-3. Yeah, he will, King. 3 receivers. Retzlaff looking. He's going to scramble to the right. He's going to throw to the right, and that's going to be complete to his tight end. I think he got a first down. First down and 10. The throw to Pascuzzi, the tight end. I would not want to play Georgia right now. That defense is sick. Yeah, you're right. You were right about that. Texas Tech going to pull an upset. Who's Texas Tech played? That's what I want to know. So they're going to measure reviewing to see if it is a first down or not. The Biffle family, yes. My dogs have peaked at the right time. Go Dogs. All the dog fans watching this game to see. Yeah, true. And we'll be honoring him at lap 16 now and during our seasons. We honored Dale Sr. on lap. Oh, that's close. His knee is down. He's about a half yard short of the first down, so it's not a first down. On lap 16 of our races this year, we'll be honoring Greg Biffle. Winner of JMC in Oregon gets Texas Tech. Of the winner of that's who Texas Tech's going to beat. Ball carrier down at the 35. They said it was a first down, but his knee was down. Well, they brought it back on, huh? Short of the line game. That's what I thought. Fourth and 4, they're going to punt. They were so close. Why are you going for it? Go for it. It's 4th and 1. They are going to go for it. Okay, never mind. 4th and 1 here. I'm sure they're giving it to McClure. They got to give it to McClure. 13:39 to go. Snap. Going up the middle. Oh, he fumbled it, but he was on the ground. I think he was down. And that's it. They're going to take over. Another turnover. Wow. Ole Miss defense. The stuff at the line. The interception. Another stuff at the line. Ole Miss first down and 10 in their own territory. He did not get it. Retzlaff, welcome to the SEC. This game must have been a snoozer. I'm glad I didn't pay $85 for YouTube TV. All right. 34-3 is the score. Just trying to get through this here, and then coming up, Oregon versus James Madison at 6:30. Probably be on right around 6:30. Fumble recovery. I thought he was down before he fumbled the ball, but I don't know about that. Exactly. Welcome to the SEC. Enjoy your stay. That's right. Rigged. Gator says, there you go, Gator. I know you saw. I know I was waiting for the rigged. 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 These guys are slowly coming back on here. Oh, that's a college game. One popped back up. We'll get him taken down here in a second. 3 minutes till Auburn basketball plays Indy against Purdue. Another Auburn not as good in basketball this year ever since the coach retired. But his son playing now. So I don't know. We'll see how Auburn does. They lost their big guy too, so they're not as good. College, I think Michigan's really going to be really good this year. Michigan looks really good at basketball this year. What exactly do you believe? We can see it's treatable. I don't know what that means. It's also a whole new team, CeeLo. Oh, Natman. Oh, yeah, Natman's an Auburn fan. I got some returning players from last year. I remember that. I remember seeing some returning players from last year. We're in the fourth quarter. Yeah, we are in the fourth quarter. I need to get our thing going here. Let's do here. And customization. And that's save. All right, so you'll be redirected after this game is over. Do you cover the NFL? Yes, we just started covering the NFL again. We did the great game on Thursday night. Texas, no, who was it? Seattle versus who they play? I can't even remember. Who did Seattle play on Thursday night? It was a great game. Oh, the Rams. It was a great game for the division for the NFC West. So yeah, we played that game. We did that game, did really well. So we'll definitely bring some more NFL to that was our test stream. We hadn't done NFL in over a year. So JMU 12th ranked JMU versus the 5 seed Oregon Ducks. Coming up next. And here is a play to the outside. And that's going to be 2nd down and 10. That was Alexander on the run. 2nd down and 10. Let's see. Thanks, Jeff. Are you covering Panthers Bucks tomorrow? All depends on what is in our area because I live in Tennessee. I don't have the package deal. Rio snap. Looking Chambliss going to run with the ball. 30, 35, 40, 45. Back to why the 30? I went to the 10. He was on the wrong side of the field. Sorry about that. And they're about to put up some more boards on here. I saw the 30. Chambliss with the run. A 30, an 18-yard run. And it's going to be 1st down. Austin says shutout. It's not a shutout, though. He scored 3 points. Here we go. 1st down and 10. Snap. Off to Diggs. To the 5. Trying to get to the 5. Trying to push to the 5. And probably to the 7-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Three receivers for Ole Miss to the top of your screen. Chambliss in the shotgun. Diggs next to him looking to get another touchdown. Snap. Hands it to Diggs. The 10. Gets bounced. Ran into one of his players. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 7. All right, so you're going to be redirected. Oregon versus JMU. There's the link to the stream. You'll be redirected as well. We'll be going right there after this is over. Game doesn't start till 6:30. You got an hour before it starts. So 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Snap. Looking. He's going to run it. 10, 5. Touchdown, Ole Miss. It's a route. My goodness. Committee, you got this one wrong. I'm down between Memphis and Toledo. Awesome. My gosh, 40-3. Well, 6:30 my time, 7:30 Eastern. And Ole Miss routing here against Tulane. It's so over. Should have been Notre Dame. Everybody says woulda, shoulda, coulda. All right, that is that there. And it is 41-3 with the field extra points. Garbage time for Tulane. Rest in peace of those that actually put money on Tulane. Yeah, Robo, yep. All right. It should have been Notre Dame. Vandy or Notre Dame should have been in Tulane's spot. I don't think they wanted an SEC. Well, they had an SEC matchup in the first round. I don't think they wanted an extra SEC matchup. They would have had more SEC. Would have been 13 SEC teams, or no, 7 SEC teams instead of 6. You would have had 2 SEC matchups in the first round. When the game started, the over-under was, I think, 20 something, and then the total amount of points was 62. I got Ole Miss at 17.5. I'm sure you took the over. Did not see one handicapper that believed Tulane was going to cover the 17 points. The official was like 62 something. The total points was 62. This was basically the score the first time they beat them by 56. So garbage time for Tulane to help Vegas out a little bit. We'll see what happens. McDonald's needs to go to Shop Goodwill and get dollar socks to fill up those Grinch meals. Honestly, didn't think Bama would get on with a 9-3 record. What's the Oregon JMU line? I haven't seen it yet. Someone look that up. Wonder if it's being affected by this game right here. I wonder. But thank you guys for the love here today. We appreciate you. It's been a good time. And where are we at? 14, y'all. Can we get 14 subs? 14 subs. Help us out with the subs. 49,600. That was our goal for this game. Get us there. 14 subs. Help us out. And the likes too. Not sure what our likes are at as well. What's up, Suzanne? You hit up In and Out? Yeah, we did. We hit it up 2 nights ago. It was pretty good. JMU not going to cover either. Maybe I'll go there after the JMU game tonight. I'll be hungry. There needs to be a G5 playoff. Yeah, that's what they should have. That's a good idea, Gator. Good idea. 41-3. $340 likes. Awesome. See if we can get there. 13 now. 13 away. And bring it out to the 25. Tulane and crew is going to come out here to get some garbage time. If you're in fantasy football, you love garbage time. Matter of fact, let me look at see if Barkley is letting me down. I fell for that Cody Parkinson crap. Yeah, not good. 10. Where's Barkley got? 4 at the half. Good gosh. Not looking good for old CeeLo in the playoff. Oh well. Here we go. 3 receivers, top of the screen. 1 receiver in motion to the bottom. Snap. Handoff. Play action to McClure. Did he catch it though? That's Hayes with the 18-yard pass. That's gonna be a first down and 10. Just hate that Tulane, all that work for this. You old piss. Wow, that typo. There we go. 2 receivers, snap, hand off to McClure to the 45, 47-yard line. 2nd and 6. The BCS committee has always been full of clowns. Clowns. I don't think that's the case, Robo. I think there's 2 lanes in a way easier league. That's the problem with these conferences. They tried the Wildcat again. Stop. Play action. Retzlaff throws to the right. Complete. That's a first down to the 40. Stevens with a 14-yard pass. That's a first down. Oregon JMU line is at 20.5. It's a lot better than this one was. SOS needs to be always considered. Brown Stevens now 6 carries, 57 yards, no touchdowns. Snap. Little trickery. And they didn't fall for that a bit. Denied. Retzlaff ran off to the right. They did a trickery play. And incomplete. Hayes tried to get it back to Retzlaff. Hayes tried to get it back to Retzlaff off to the right side, but that wasn't going to play any because the defender was there on Retzlaff as well. Yeah, they were not falling for that one. 3 receivers, 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Retzlaff. Hayes in motion. Snap. Hands it off to the running back. And that's Gordon for a 2-yard run. Tick, 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 tick. Montana State started the blowout again, 41-23. They'll move on to the finals of the FCS final. John is about to go to Florida. Yes, he is. 3 receivers, 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. This coach is like, dang, I got to play in this division. Tight end in motion to the top of the screen. Retzlaff throws complete. That's Preston for a 10-yard pass. They lost their first matchup, didn't they? Throw a Hail Mary. I'm going to figure out my ticker. I don't know what's going on with that. Don't like that either. They moved this game to TNT, so they knew they would not have good ratings. I understand that. Here we go. Play action. Retzlaff looking. He barely throws it to the running back. That's incomplete to Callaway. He's actually the receiver, Callaway. I can tell you the difference on our views compared to what it was on ESPN for sure. The difference in 2 games. We'll see what happens on the JMU game. All right. 3 receivers, 2 at the top, 1 at the bottom. Receiver in the motion, Hayes to the bottom of the screen. Snap going right to left. Retzlaff looking. Check down, and he overthrew him. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. 7:38 to go here. Like to see Saban in Oxford. I don't think you'll ever see Saban anywhere else ever again, because he doesn't want to play Alabama. He doesn't want to go against Alabama. I'm saying this as a Bulldog, but I can see how a lot of people would find hilarious if Ole Miss takes my dogs out to the woodshed in the Sugar Bowl. We'll have that for you too. Hayes in motion again. Looks like the same play. 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Snap. Retzlaff looking. Throws to the left. Out of bounds. Lilhead's going 42-3 Oregon. 62.5 under. Got it. Angel. Congrats. I thought it was a little high when I saw it myself. I've been betting on JMU all year. They are not ready for JMU. That's what I was saying. I said one of these 2 games is going to have an upset. Didn't know which one. I thought more this one than the JMU game, but I did say one of these 2 games is going to have an upset. 3 receivers in motion here. Snap looking to the left, rolling to the left, throwing to the left, and almost picked off. It's incomplete. There's a flag down, and it's going to be Ole Miss ball again. Holding on offense. Penalty is declined. 1st down and 10. Ole Miss. First game as their new head coach, he says. What a first game to play in a first round college playoff game. So thank you guys for everything today. We appreciate you. Coming up next in the pin message is Oregon versus JMU. You'll be redirected as well. What I'll probably do is go live and not come on for a little bit. I'll let it sit there live. And then, because just in case you guys fall away, at least can get the views there. So then you can have it listed in your history so you know to come back to me. We'll do is redirect over there, and then I'll go live, and then I'll keep the screen on, and then kickoff is at 6:30. So I'll be on for pregame before that too as well. 55-20, Braden says. Get your scores ready. Get your scores ready. 51-10. Cody's going 51-10. Oregon hasn't done nothing either. I mean, better than GMU, but still another overrated group of bums, Heavy says. Yep. See if they can run this clock here. A tough schedule. They haven't played anyone. Time to change the college football format to ensure only the best 12 teams are in. Not like Tulane. Oregon has the best O-line ever. See if the quarterback has all day to run, and the running back too as well. Bowl bowls will host the semi-finals. You got Rose Bowl, Cotton Bowl, Orange Bowl, and Sugar. Those are your bowls, the 4 bowls. And we'll have those for you New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We'll have all those for you guys. So looking forward to that. Bum, 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 bum. 714 in the house, still hanging out with us. We appreciate you here. Trying to close with 400 likes, and look at that. 10 likes, 10 subscribers away from 49,600. We're trying to push for our 50K, y'all. Trying. Who do you think will make the national? I think it'll be Georgia versus Alabama for the third time. That'd be something. Georgia, Alabama again in the championship. Oregon Ducks not quacking around. Quack, quack. Braden says, your walk up bumper music should be Cyrus Alan Parsons project. Go straight late 80s, early 90s. Walk up. Walk up. JV lost by 14 at Louisville in a game where Moss threw under 155 yards and 1 touchdown. Let's be serious. Here we go. Ole Miss, 3 receivers, hand off. Is that to number 12? Damian Taylor in there now. The reserves are in. Is the reserve quarterback in there too? That would be so awesome. Georgia versus Bama. All that talk about how the SEC was off this year, and then they end up both in the championship game. I don't know if Alabama has that kind of luck, though, to go win 2 in a row. I don't know. We'll see. 4 receivers for Ole Miss. Just run the ball. Snap. Hand off to the running back. 30, 20, almost 25-yard line. Or 35-yard line. The 34. You convinced me to take Oregon tonight, Gary says. Montana game, 4th quarter, 5:54 left to play, and we got an injured player down, a Tulane player. Fact check says SEC is horrible. That's what I'm saying. Like, it wouldn't be something if the SEC makes the championship game with 2 teams. I mean, hell, they had 6 out of the 12. Right? Even if the top 12 teams were all SEC, I mean, you got to put the top 12 teams best in. So 1 through 12 in the rankings. That's what it should be. It doesn't matter who they are, where they are. Get rid of the conference championships and maybe allow a play-in. Navy 21 is a lot of points, though, but Oregon is usually covers. Coming up tonight, 6:30, about 45 minutes. Vandy would have pulled the upset against Ole Miss. Yeah, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central. SEC's best conference and on down year, still running the nation. SEC is always going to be good. The Big Ten trying to run this year with Indiana and Ohio State. So I'm a Big Ten fan, but you're right. If 2 SEC teams make it, that would be big. Yeah. But all that talk about how SEC was off this year, and if they end up in the SEC. SEC will win the title. Big Ten teams stay healthy because their weak schedule. 3 receivers rolling to the left, incomplete. And that was Simmons, the backup quarterback, in now. Chambliss will leave the game 23 of 29. Not too bad. 282 on the yards and a touchdown. Lacey, he is out of the game now. 15 carries, 87 yards and a touchdown. Alexander, 1 reception, 87 yards. Hate to see it, but Georgia will win. Here we go. Punt for Ole Miss. It's Tulane garbage time. They're going to step out of bounds at the 2019 yard line, possibly. They're going to give it to them that's 20. Because Ohio beat nobody. At the MGM book, 80% of the money is on Oregon. Okay. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? This game is absolute garbage. Spain's a Georgia Dog fan. She's looking forward to a rematch with Ole Miss. How afraid Georgia Dog fans are you of this Ole Miss team? Do you think it's going to be a cakewalk in the Sugar Bowl, or you think it's going to be a little difficult? Two receivers for Tulane. Snap, handoff up the middle, and that's Turner, Maurice Turner on the carry. Everybody say hi to Spain, my lovely wife. Spain, my lovely wife. Only way other conferences get ratings and money is playing SEC. Two Big Ten teams play and nobody cares. I get that too, Jeff. The receivers for Tulane. Retzlaff looking, throwing to the right, complete. That's there you go. Garbage time. And there's a completion, big pass, 20-yard, 40-yard pass for Preston. He now has a $125 with 5 catches. $125 with 5 catches. That's a first down for Tulane. Do we get garbage time here? Vegas needs people to score here. See what happens here. The Sugar Bowl is going to be looking pretty good. Here we go. 3 receivers, top of the screen. Retzlaff keeps it himself. He's going to take it to the 20, 35, 30 and a first down. Scrambled to the left for Retzlaff for 11-yard run. He's got 24 yards now on the night. This coach will move to Florida after this is over. And if you're a Gator fan, Gator swag, if you're still here, how do you feel about this coach who's getting embarrassed here by Ole Miss? And now he's going to have to play this Ole Miss team next year. How do you feel if you're a Florida Gators fan watching this coach get embarrassed here? Here's Retzlaff, 2 receivers, snap, play action, going to screen it back down to the tight end. He's going to go to the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. And the Ole Miss second string allows a score. Tulane scores. A 29-yard pass by Retzlaff. Garbage time here in this playoff game. My goodness. Tulane 41-9. Helping out that Vegas score. Good thing that Vegas cannot control these college games yet, but the time is coming due to money involved. Snap's going to be up here in the second. Snap, kick is good. Crowd house singing Tulane. Hey, hey, now don't dream it's over. All right. And Tulane gets a score. Crowded house. Florida AD and lawyers are probably now looking for a pre-hire clause. It's like, oh, do we really want this guy? Do we really want this guy? The talent is not the same from Tulane to Florida. Let's be real. Yeah, true. It's true. You're true about that. Hey, we're 7 subscribers away from 49,600. If you haven't hit that subscribe yet, trying to get that 49,600. It's down there at the bottom of the screen, Miss Tom. 7 subscribers to 49,600. Let me see those subscribes. Let me see it, everybody. All right, here we go. We kicking it off here. I'm known as an Auburn fan, Billy says. I feel good about Summerall not coming to Auburn. Onside kick for Tulane here. With 4 minutes to go. Good possibility, maybe. No, he's not. And it's going to run to the end zone. Look at the stats they put up on offense. Tough to keep up with the SEC speed. 440 yards of offense for Ole Miss, 421 for Tulane. Ole Miss versus Georgia. Does Georgia want any piece of this? Georgia won 43-35. It was a great game. I hope the Sugar Bowl is just like that. We'll be having it here for you on the channel. October 18th at Georgia. Ole Miss, can they do it though? All right, here we go. Ole Miss, just run this clock out, son. Let's go. You got 30 minutes for the next game. Snap, throw. Why are we throwing? Complete to Hartrup for a 4-yard pass. New Year's night Sugar Bowl game. We'll have it here. All right. Likes we had, I don't even know. 4 receivers. Tight end in motion. Second string definitely in there. Snap. Handoff. And a couple yards. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. And we have 343 likes, trying to get to 400. If you haven't hit the like for us too, please help us out. New Year's night. Yeah, New Year's night. New Year's Day, actually. Well, he just said nighttime. The game will be at night. End this game already, y'all. Trying to get to 400 likes if you haven't had us yet. Snap. Looking. He's going to take off. And he didn't get the first down. It's going to be 4th down. It'll be 4th and 2. Just go for it. I'm glad to see this Ole Miss team keep playing hard after all the Kiffin stuff. Yeah. They come out, didn't quit. Didn't leave their heads down. And Tulane gave a little bit there in that, I was saying that second quarter. They really stopped Ole Miss. But after that, it has been crazy. We have another injury for Tulane. Another injury for Tulane. Georgia has one thing Ole Miss doesn't have: experience in playoff situations. I think that gives an advantage. So Miami versus Ohio State in the Cotton Bowl. Ole Miss and Georgia at the Sugar Bowl. January 1st at 7 Central. And then Indiana, Alabama at 3 Central on ESPN. Can't wait to do that Rose Bowl game. Excited about that one. Georgia has one thing. Thanks for the sub, Joseph and Barbara Jones. Appreciate those subs. Where are we at now? Let's see. 3 to go. 3 to go. Help us out. 3 subs. 1 to go. Let's get it. 49,600. Let's get it. Let's get it. That was our goal tonight. Who's going to be that 600 sub? 2 minutes to go. There it is. Boom. You guys are the best. We are 400 subs away from 50,000 subscribers. 398 away. Thank you, Rebel Boy. Appreciate that. Brandon Sparks. Appreciate you. We'll be back on, I promise you, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We'll be doing these games. Plus SEC basketball. If you like basketball, if you like Ole Miss basketball, we'll be playing them, I'm sure, for Tennessee basketball. So we'll be covering those games If you like SEC basketball, we'll be here for that too as well. Cole says, Miss Tom, no, I won't be going back to Atlanta NASCAR race in 2026. I'd prefer to drive the racetracks than sit in the stands. Yeah, we won't be going back there either. We didn't renew our ticket, so the question is, I might go to the 500. I don't know yet. If I can make it happen, we might go. We will see. Tulane has the same level of players Florida has. The players at Florida are highly overrated because of where they played in football, just like DJ Lagway, 5-star bust. Wonder where he'll show up. Where do you think he's going to go, y'all? And do you think this Retzlaff, is he a senior? Will he go to Florida? Will he follow his coach? Will this McClure follow this Florida? Will any of these Tulane players go to Florida? I want to go to Bristol. Martinsville is the only one I've ever been to. I love Martinsville too. Thanks for the subs, y'all. We appreciate you. Real Team Fishing, Real Rebel Boy, Brandon Sparks. Thanks for the subs, guys. And all the private subscribers today. I'll meet you at 500 section 108. Yes, if we go, I'll let you know. 607. Well, thanks for offering if you are. Thanks to kindly sketchy driving for a 30-year-old car, 4 hours to Atlanta. Yep. It was a good time. Cole finally got to meet Cole. Hang out with him for a little while. Two minutes to go here, and we'll end this stream, and then we'll take about 30 minutes. I'll actually go live over there for the Oregon JMU game, but it'll be just a little bit before that happens. So that's what'll happen. We're going to go live. The screen will be still, but I will go live. I'm going to go downstairs, go to the restroom, all that stuff. And we'll hear for the JMU Oregon game. Snap. Simmons on a 4th and 2. He completed it. And that is it right there. Nice play by the backup quarterback. And that's a 1st down and 10 at the 32. Simmons with the reception. And that is it right there. Get a couple kneel downs and this baby is over. Congratulations, Ole Miss. Remember, pin message for the next game. You'll be redirected as well. We appreciate you guys watching tonight. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen, 1 at the top. Snap. Up the middle. 20, 15, almost to the 15. They're trying to score again. What, 50? It's at 51 points right now. 7 still doesn't give you 62. So 108 to go. 1st down, Ole Miss. John, see you in Florida, Austin says. How many Tulane players transfer with him, though? That's the question. He needs a quarterback. I don't know if Retzlaff's a senior, though. 1st and 10. Simmons is going to kneel. And that is it, y'all. 43 seconds. Congratulations. I'm just going to do it right now. Ole Miss. That's it, y'all. Celebrate. Let me see him in the chat. Georgia fans, are you ready? Fun times. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Spade, for everything you do behind the scenes. Thank you, my members. Thank you, the viewers. We thank you guys for watching. We're going to head over to the other side. 347 the likes. If you're watching on a replay, make sure you hit the like as well. And subscribe to the channel. Thanks for getting us over to 49,600 over here. 50K, here we come. We're getting close. Woohoo! It's been amazing as usual. right. We're going to leave it. I'm going to mute this right here. All right, y'all. Thanks so much. What a blowout. 41-10. And started out crazy and ended crazy. So thanks for all the love on transfer over. Sela, how do you think before bowl games are phased out? I don't think so. Those are good for the towns to make money. So Georgia's ready. They said, let's go. Dogs say let's go. All right, y'all. We'll see you a little bit. Oregon, JMU next. See ya.